Oh, yeah. Oh. Microphone time. What's going on, guys? All right, all right, all right. I was a little ill prepared. I lost track of time. Hang on a second. All right. Get some mood lighting going. I was driving around. All right. All right, it's party time. There's a lot of action going on. A lot of things going on. Hang on a second. Let me try guys. Oh shit. All right. All right. It's going to be okay. Gonna get a few things going. The freaking Discord is going insane right now. The Collector Art House Discord is lighting up like you've never seen. The overhead cam, we got to get that going. There's a lot to talk about in the opener. It's going to be a wild opener tonight. Entire screen? Sure, why not? Why not? There we go. All right, hang on. We'll do one of these. All right, all right. Why does it do that? Yeah, I don't know, guys. All right, so we got to do one of those. We're going to need a wheel of names. A few people queuing up. All right, hang on a second. All right, who do we got out here? El Holo. We got some new faces up in here. What's up, Steve? Good to see you. Kami Himetsu. Where is Z's? Oh, you know what? I put Z's down for the actual reveal video recording. Hang on. All right, we're missing a few paintings here too. Let's see. We're missing we got a I don't think we're gonna have a painting auction this week. This one I will not be selling. This is from the personal collection. The G's arm. Put that guy right there. And then we have, let me see, what else do we have here? So that one is by Tony Sudlow. Did you guys catch that in the reveal today? Sudlow was featured. Did you guys hear what Tony said? Did you guys hear what Tony said in my reveal video today? Get up back here. All right. Need Brom right here. All right. You see the Brom? There's the Brom. The glare's not ideal. We do a full tracksuit going on tonight. Full tracksuit tonight. All right, who's up in here? Z's has returned. He's chilling. He's chilling with the sorcerer up on the top shelf. All right, who else we got? John Rothrock. What's up, man? Who bought the Rudy kit? Tracksuit? Astral? Adam Umack is up in the house. Adam, do you live in Australia? Why do I seem to think you live in Australia? Do you? Isn't it like is it Saturday in Australia right now? Who knows these things? All right, so Severian's up in here. I don't know how TF changed my name on here, and I never use it. Oh, Maryland. Oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, my bad. I get the names mixed up. These Discord names. Yeah, I'm in Northern Virginia, as I think you know. All right, hang on. Is my screen sharing? All right, so you got that going on. All right, I got to tell Steamroll I'm live right now. He's DMing me. All right. And then I'm going to show you guys tonight an Atlas Thorn card. It was kind of lost maybe a little bit in the... Nice. All right, we got a beautiful card from the great Atlas Thorn, an altar from the Alchemy Niner. So I'll let you guys have a look of that. We just got a new Juan Machuca reveal. So Juan said he watches the show, but he's not really active in chat on Discord. So if you're out there, Juan, congratulations on the awesome reveal. It was pretty striking artwork, man. When I saw that right away, I'm going to show that card in a minute, but let me just do something here. 3, 4, 5. Oh, Alpha Volcanic Island. All right, we got a 3, 4, 5 from Alpha Volcanic. Yeah, I was driving my 4-year-old around trying to get her to fall asleep and lost track of time a little bit there. I think I was on time, though, for the show. It was a close call. All right, so Nova's up in the house. We got Filthy Casual up in here. I really think Gothic is going to be breakthrough set for SCR. Yep. I think so as well. I mean, so we're going to talk about a lot of things here, guys. I don't even know where to start. All right, hang on a second. Let me see. All right, so I actually have... Is there a way I can show this? No, I don't want to show it because I can't. There's a Patreon-only sale that I have going on right now. And I can't leak it. All right, so I got to be careful here. All right, so the first... Yo, what's up, Jimmy? So the first thing we're going to do is show the Sorcery Contested Realm Community Facebook group. And by the way, we have 30 people tonight. Really nice attendance. We got some new faces up here in the chat, so hopefully you guys discovered the channel from the great reveal opportunity we had, which aired today at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys go to my channel and then... Actually, let's look at that. Does that fall under the live tab? Or it might be under normal videos. Because it wasn't a live, it was a premiere, right? So if I go to my channel, videos... All right, sweet. So we just hit 1,000 views. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reveal video today. Exclusive reveal. I actually spelled that correctly. So what happened was I had a thumbnail version where I jacked up the spelling. I think it auto-corrected to exclusive, EC. There was no X in there. It was entirely missing the X. Sans X. And then it got like stuck on the social stream. So I would like share it everywhere. And it freaking was like misspelled everywhere. So I did correct it, and you can see it is correct there now. And I think when I share it, it's okay now. So this one here, that one is from the basement with a pretty militant haircut there. All right, so a lot of great content on the channel here, guys. But the thing is, like, when you go to the Collector Art House YouTube channel, you really got to click on this live tab. I probably should have shown this like years ago, or at least months ago. So it defaults to home, right? And then you get like a mix mash, and you're like, all right, he's live right now. He's got some recent stuff. These are all lives. All right, so I guess it is kind of discoverable from the homepage, but it tends to default to the recorded videos, and it buries the lives. So if you go to the shorts page, look at this freaking shorts page, guys. You're going to find like a marvel of artistic genius from so many great sorcery artists, because there's tons of artist proofs that come through the art house, and altars from some of the greatest altarists in the world. In my opinion, you got Alice Thorne, Andrina Jardim, Dustin Brossard, Vivian Calazans. We've collaborated with Pietro De Cero in Italy. Many great, amazing artists. So these are all video shorts. They're always like under a minute, so they're very digestible. And you can see, like, look at this, endless archives of videos of absolutely insane artwork. Sometimes playmats. But really incredible archive there. But I wanted to point you to the live tab if you ever want to go back and see the live shows. So people will be like, why would I want to go back and see a live break, right? It's a multifaceted show. The break always trails an opener. So if you want to go see like an interesting... I always have like some kind of interesting topic. Sometimes I'll showcase original paintings, sometimes altars, sometimes artist proofs. Sometimes we'll just talk about current events. Sometimes I'll have a guest. So in the first hour... or so, 30 minutes to an hour. We talk about these topics. We showcase art. We talk about current events, things going on. Then I do an alpha break. And then if I'm not about to black out from exhaustion, or my voice and, sinuses aren't all jacked up from just running my mouth for 2 hours, we have an after show and we talk about whatever the current events are. So we might do that today, but I'm kind of like opening in that way. So we got Skeleton here from our guy Juan Machuca down in Mexico. So we're talking to Juan recently. Sold 2 of his paintings. what was the first one? The first one was the Screamer from the pack art that sold for $4,000, which is pretty good. I mean, I thought maybe it could have gone higher. I think it's like a good solid price, honestly, for like a Gothic painting. Pretty interesting one. Maybe not the most displayable in all households, but a phenomenally executed artwork and an amazing artwork in the context of the game, the significance in the game being on the pack art. And then we just sold the Shackled Demon, which is freaking incredible. That's my favorite from Juan so far. I love the Shackled Demon. Everybody loves a big jacked Shackled Demon about to rage. But the skeleton here is really striking because, I mean, clearly this is a foil card. So here's the deal. Hang on. Let me, all right. I'm going to do this, guys. I can't, I'm going to send a message to Juan. Juan, if you're listening, I am going to DM you. Oh shit, he's sending me some interesting stuff. Juan, are you watching right now? Can I show? Hang on. I'm going to ask him right now. I'm talking to him right now. Oh, he's watching. He says I can show it. All right. And I'm going to tell him, send me the original painting. Yeah, send me the original painting picture if you have it, Juan, because as you can see here, this is as I'm sure you know, the guy who painted it. This is the foil version. And it's, okay, sending me the original painting, guys. So you're going to get a special first peek of the original painting from Juan Machuca. But all right, check this out, guys. The first thing I wanted to show you is this. Apparently, this must have been the model mock-up that Juan used for the new skeleton promo. So pretty damn good job, right? It's pretty freaking awesome the way the final card came out. Do I still have that up? Yeah. So look at the card, right? And sometimes people will make these things like a maquette. Oh, this is kind of like augmented. All right. So look at the chest. Look at the chest plate on this thing. Juan, tell me in the chat. I won't show your chat, but tell me like what the art direction from Eric Olofsson was on this one. Because like, how do you arrive at what's going on the chest here? How did Eric describe that to you? Because it's got to be a freaking hilarious story. We're gonna have breaking news on the Juan Machuca skeleton painting and why it's not a wholly emaciated skeleton. So let's see what Juan says on that. And yeah, that's the Rudy promo card. You see the Alpha Investments and then his logo with the art, copyright Juan Machuca. It is really well done by Eric and his team. Really awesome. All right, so Juan's digging up the painting. Here's the painting, guys. Yeah, let me know, Juan, like what the art direction was. All right, guys, so here's the original painting for Skeleton. So you just saw the version with all of the amazing foil, the foil treatment, which really made like this background really vibrant and rich. But yeah, Juan, I'm curious like how you did the background texture on this piece. This is really, really dynamic, amazing piece. Like the man, the depth of this is so great. I'm blown away by how great your artwork is, how detailed and polished it is, and precise. I mean, I was talking to Juan recently, and he was talking about like how he really enjoys the airbrush technique that artists like maybe Alan Pollock or Ed Beard Jr. use, Rodney Matthews. But this looks like, I mean, to get that kind of fine detail without, I don't see like a lot of obvious brush strokes here. So just to get that smooth finish and the lighting, man, it's just masterful. I can't believe how great Juan is. Yeah, we've been talking about it, Jimmy. We might get to see Juan soon. It has not been announced or confirmed just yet. So we'll see if we can pull that off. If we could get the great Juan Machuca from Mexico up to Indianapolis. It would be a bit of a long drive or a flight. He's kind of in a similar situation with me, where it'd be like a pretty freaking long, uncomfortably long drive, or you fly in and you save a lot of time. All right, so let me see what Juan's saying on the side here about if he gave me anything on the Eric direction. All right, so Juan says he just told me to do a skeleton with a chainmail bikini. All right, he's gonna add an image with better resolution on his page later. Okay, for this one, he said he used very thick paint in the back of the cavern rock. Okay, so let me pull that cavern rock back up. So use a very thick paint to get that thick textured look. Man, that's freaking great, man. I know it's kind of faux pas compared to like other artists, so I won't do it. But it reminded me of some techniques by some of the greats. So kudos, Juan, man. It's a freaking awesome artwork. Really great. So what do you guys think about this one? Are you excited about this? This is the original painting. We just saw the promo card from Rudy in foil. So you get to see it, what it's going to look like on the backside with the full art side. All right. So what we're going to need to do is get the wheel of names going. We got 24 people up in here. All right. So we got this. Oh, I don't want to show that. I wanted to show that live. So I need to go to the alpha breaks. So we'll at least queue it up, start getting it ready. And then I want to talk to you guys about current events and what's going on. And I'm missing a lot of that chatter in the Discord. So if you guys can, let's do a little showcasing, but I wanted to talk about the reveals that are going on this week, have been going on this week, or had gone on this week. What's coming up, my Patreon sale and the Rudy sale. So in my Patreon sale, if you guys want to check out Collector Art House Patreon, when set releases come out, what I do is I partner with stores to be able to offer sealed product to folks, to Patreon supporters, and I try to give them a good fair price that's legal within map policy of Eric's Curiosa. And so the best I can do for them as kind of like a give back and reward for their support, in addition to like the other offers and features of the Patreon that come up throughout the year. So we do, special collaborations with many of the sorcery artists, with altarists, do playmats, special embellished prints. We might have another embellished print, limited series embellished print project coming up with a really iconic, legendary artist that you guys have known for the past 30 years. So we've been talking about that one. This artist is working on a mock-up concept, and then I'll gauge the demand in the Patreon and see about like a limited series if people are interested in that. So we've done that in the past with Drew Tucker, with Severin Pinot. I think the first one I did it with was with Vincent Pompetti with his the champion prize artwork card. I think it might have been before we even knew it was the champion card. We just thought it was an epic artwork. That was really designed as a regular card for the core alpha set, but was later repurposed to be used for the promo card, the store kit promo, the first ever store kit promo champion, which was a Frank Frazetta inspired piece. The Withering, it was an alternate art for the Withering Hero. And I believe when we talked about the concept, the main Witherwing, actually, no, am I getting that mixed up? It was that was the one that was the Holmganger. The Withering Hero was the concept that was actually inspired by the Frazetta piece, which was used for one of the earlier Rudy promos. So that's the context there. So a lot of great stuff, man. Well, a lot of great things going on. Let me see what Juan's saying here. I see the chat messages coming in on my phone. All right, so he's saying, he told me to do a chainmail bikini. He used a bunch of painting knives and plastic cards to get the textured look and mix the paint in the surface. All right, so it's really interesting. When you're doing a painting, let's go back again to the image. See all like the texture detail. This is the foiled look, so you're getting some gloss and sheen from the lighting against the foil, but a lot of the textured look you saw in the rock on the original painting, some of it that can be done in a few ways. It can be the texture of the canvas or board you're working on, and then also the techniques like Juan's talking about with using a thicker paint, like on the rock down here, or using a paint knife, where you get kind of these. I imagine what he's talking about is getting some of these edges and these wave like cavernous type textures here and maybe up here, with more of like a paint knife, the edge of a blade to kind of spread that around and give it that look. All right, so what's the chat talking about here? No doubt that's Amazon Warrior and Skeleton from Rudy's last promo card. Yeah. I mean, you can see the flavor text that was used here. Once healthy and fit, now an ordinary undead. It's a Rudyism, like one of the jokes from his shows that he uses. All right. So, all right. Thanks, Juan. I really appreciate that insight. He says, and yet a skeleton model. Well, I guess James Gurney says to use references as much as you can. So I use that Halloween skeleton. All right. Thanks, Juan, man. That's awesome. Really appreciate that insight on the concept of breaking. I mean, that was totally impromptu. I didn't know that was going to happen. So just on the fly, we got the insights right from the man himself, Juan Machuca, on how he developed this painting and kind of like the techniques he used to get that textured look. Really, really incredible work. So thank you very much. All right. So what's going on here? I'm going to close that down. I'll close out the Discord. So what's going on? I was talking about the Collector Art House Patreon and the kind of things we offer throughout the year. It's release time. So I got a sealed product offer going. I did a demand survey several weeks ago. And now it's like what the pricing would be and stuff like that. And now that we got allocations confirmed from the two distributors that my partner works with on this offer, I opened up the sale and it's on sale tonight. I did not intend to do it the same night as Rudy. It's just kind of coincidental. However, earlier today, once we got those numbers confirmed and we knew everything was ready to go and what the terms were and how we're going to structure the website so everybody can order, I did want to let you guys know how much product I had and how much I could offer to the Collector Art House Patreon supporters, because what happened was there's over 500 people in the Patreon across all the tiers, including the free tiers, which don't get the special perks and benefits. Just the paid tiers get like product and stuff like that, and the special offers and pricing discounts on playmats and all kinds of things, right, to help pay for your membership as a reward, give back, or a reason to support beyond the content and things. So in the paid tier, there's like a bit over 100 people or so. So I think there was upwards of maybe 60 people that responded to the demand survey. So what I had to do was limit the number. What I wanted to do was, typically for like a limited embellished print, I'll prioritize the higher pledge tiers or longest tenured supporters. But for a set release, I want to treat every offering differently. There should be exclusivity for limited items, artistic offers, things like that. But for a set release, I don't think that's right to do, just kind of like on a ethical or what's best interest of the game and best interest of the collective in that regard, because with product you want to spread that wide and far. So what I decided to do, even though some people wanted 1, 2, 3, 4 cases, there were some people that just wanted 1, 2, 3 boxes. A lot of people wanted a case or somewhere between a few boxes and a case. So I just said a fixed amount. I'm going to do a few boxes, 3 boxes per person, and spread it as far as we possibly could. So at least everybody gets something, and we're getting product out into the world all over the country for people to be able to enjoy Gothic at release. And I'm sure we'll get more later, and I could offer more if there's still interest from folks, but wanted to explain my rationale there. And thank you guys for the support. I think it's selling out very fast. We're getting lowish on booster boxes. Playmats were scooped up super quick. We're going to sell out on those tonight, probably, I'm pretty sure. And then the pre-cons, I have like 60-ish pre-con kits left. So if you guys, I'll just put it out. If you guys already placed your order and you want to add another pre-con kit, you can go ahead and do so at this point, and we can combine it with your order. I'm sure we can figure out those logistics. But for now, don't buy more than like 2 pre-con kits, because those also, I want to get the pre-con kits widespread out into the world. I understand some people want a set to play with and a set to display. So if you guys want to get 2, that's okay. It's typically what I do, right? Like 1 to open and enjoy, 1 to get in the bearish acrylic cases and display it and have fun. All right, what's up, David? David's the active man on the Facebook, the Sorcery Community Facebook group. So speaking of which, all right, so we got to get the overhead cam lubed up here. We got over 40 people tonight. What did you guys think of the reveal today? This is what happened. I heard from Eric's Curioso like late last week, guys, and they're like, "Hey, you want to do a reveal?" And I was like, "Hey, yeah, yes, I do." So I was like stressing. I was like, "Man, how am I going to approach this thing?" So if you guys are newer to the channel, you want to go to, let me again go to the YouTube channel and show you a little trick, right? So this was like people's first introduction to Collector Art House as a YouTube channel. My thing originally was collectorarthouse.com. I apologize to the OGs and the veterans who know all this, but we have a lot of new members of the channel and of the different groups and of sorcery in general. So I kind of wanted to recap a little bit. So we got this like massive website, right? And it's not like a commercial website. I do have a link to my Patreon, but beyond that, it's all just sorcery content and dedication to the game. We have an art gallery of all the full painting gallery. You know, you can go enjoy all the art of sorcery. I have this. This is really fun. So in the unconfirmed, under that tab, under sorcery art gallery, you go to the sub menu here, unconfirmed art, and in this listing, this was art that I discovered across the social media and just scouring the earth for paintings and commissions and work that was done for sorcery that was not yet a card in the game, right? So a lot of these paintings we've known about since like 2022, 2021 even, you know, fall of 2021. That's when the sorcery main Discord was launched. I was one of the first people in the Discord, definitely the first like 20 to 50-ish, maybe somewhere in that range. So very early adopter from the very beginning. So I have all this data, all this like historical recollection and knowledge, and I really try to document that on the website and through the community Facebook group and my Discord and all these different forums, right? We do a lot of deep dives when we look at playtest cards and historical development cards and whatnot. So we discovered these two Adam Burke paintings. There's this one, which is not in yet, Balog, but it was called Balog, right? I think I thought I had the name on it, but maybe it's on the file itself. This is the one that Sophie and Jen's at Cardboard Guide just revealed this week. So we've known about this painting for like over a year now, I think, at this point, and speculated it's probably in Gothic, but now we got to see the awesome card that Sophie and Jen's revealed. Did a great job there. This painting from Elvira Shakarova is now in Gothic. We have the Succubus, which is not yet revealed, but I would say highly probable we're going to see that in Gothic. We got this one from Brian Smith. I actually sold this painting like 2 years ago. I sold this painting because I remember it was well before Arthurian Legends came out. And it was called, this one I do have labeled Black Knights, right? Black Knights. So there's a Black Knight in Arthurian lore. And I'm like, maybe that could be an Arthurian Legends in the set, but it wasn't. And he saved it for Gothic. So now we have that piece in Gothic. We saw it with the text box, so you guys couldn't really see the worms. Now you know there's a bunch of worms under there. This one was called in the book. It's called Book, all right? But it was called in the Necromicon, right? Was the way it was commissioned originally. And now we have Necromiconcert by Juan Machuca, right? So that was repurposed. And now is this going to be in it? Is this going to be the actual book? And you still have that in Gothic? Very well could be. You have Purgatory, or actually it's called Genocide, and I have the Spellcraft card, a very rare, one of a kind, the only one we know in the world to exist, Spellcraft version of this card. So really amazing. Let me see. And then we have an alternate version of Shifting Sands by Kyle Calazans. So guys, we got a new desert from Aranja Art, right? She has all the deserts except... well, the other Shifting Sands, there's Shifting Sands and Alpha from Vasily Ermolayev, right? The great Vasily. You saw him in my... Guys, when you guys saw my reveal today, did you know what was... Like, if you're new to the game, please answer this question. Did you know who all the people were at the end? Were you kind of confused at first? Or were you like, yeah, I've seen some of these people around and I know who this is. I realize what's going on here. And then, for those of you that have been around, did you recognize everyone that we saw on the video today? I kind of want to play it really quick because there's some new faces there that maybe some of you OGs have not met yet. So if I go to the video, I always get distracted and go on these tangents. So in the video here, let me see. I gotta watch the commercial first. All right, so check this out, guys. We had the Alpha Foil uncut sheets. People were asking, like, how did you get these sheets? How did you get the sheets? The sheets are from... I wonder if I'm going to get demonetized for playing this. Oh, no, this is probably like royalty free. the theme song for sorcery. But yeah, these foil uncut sheets were for the top 4 backers of the Kickstarter back in, what was it, 2022? And then it was fulfilled in 2023. Or maybe it was early 2023 and then it came out later that year. I forget. But you see it's a lot of sheets, guys. Unlike the early Magic uncut sheets, these were smaller for the foil cards because they couldn't. It was a printing technique limitation. Can you guys hear me over the audio of the? Let me see if I can lower the audio a little bit. It's at max audio from my coming out of my laptop. So these foil uncut sheets were only 4 were given away or included in the top 4 tiers of the Kickstarter. You had to pay almost $10,000 to pledge at that tier. And like, I'm not like a wealthy rich guy. I was just like an average Joe schmo, nobody. And I wanted to go hard on this game. I always wanted a high-end Magic stuff, right? So I'm going to YOLO on Sorcery. That's what I did. It's the approach I did. And I was really excited to get that top tier. And it came with the foil uncut sheets and one of the original Avatar paintings. You see the Avatar of Air right there. So there's only 4 sets of those out there. And there were smaller sheets because, hang on. I look like a goofy bastard. But with those sheets, they couldn't print them in large size because of the foiling approach. That's what Eric was telling me. So they had to get smaller raw materials to get them printed, get them cut right. And that's why they're smaller, but I have like 17 sheets to get the entire set of alpha. So it's freaking insane, right? Yeah. We're all losing 10 grand a day in crypto these days. That's right, David. All right, so let's go down to the end. And all right, so there's the trophy room, right, by Juan. Mer's trophy room. And then there's a little Easter egg here around the 7 and change minute mark. I'm not gonna show you guys that again. You got to go discover it. So let's watch the artist cycle. I didn't get to that part yet, and we'll see as we go through. Now we'll relive this. Go back and watch it later too, please. Help get the views. Help get this out there because I want people to see Pedro's amazing new card, see the story, the art concept from Eric, and how Pedro turned that into such a wonderful painting for this amazing card. And it's a cool, fun card, right? It's a collector's card is the way I coined it. But as we go through here, I wanted to shout out who the artists are. Matthias Frisk, Alpha Artist. Alan Pollock, Sorcery Con. Lindsay Crummett, Arthurian Legends painting. You hear what he said? The King of the Realm? The King of the Realm. He said, thank you, Sorcery, from your king. And did you guys know the setting where Tony's at right here? Look at this. Did you guys know what's going on? I know it happened fast. But you see, Tony is actually at a liquor store standing in front of Crown Royal. So whenever I auction a painting for Tony, or really not so much a painting, right? But like when I auction an artist proof for Tony, he always mails it to me in a Crown Royal bag. You know how like inside the box, the bottle comes in those like purple Crown Royal bags? He always sends the artist proof in there. He's like, Mike, when you send this to the guy who buys this, you gotta send him that bag from the king. And I was like, don't worry, man. I got you covered. They'll get the bag. He's like, don't F around. So you get it in a Crown Royal bag from the king himself, right? Who knows what happens to the crown? I don't know. But this piece, Sold Out Cemetery, is an amazing concept. It was a sketch done by Elvira Palakowska, who you're going to see later in this video, another artist in Europe, did the sketch. You could tell the architectural design, it's straight up Elvira Palakowska. That's her style. That's the way she does artwork. She's an architect as well. And she did the sketch and then sent it to Tony, and then Tony painted it. So it's the first ever collaboration in Sorcery Contested Realm between 2 official artists of the game, Elvira and Tony. Maggio loves Elvira. That's his girl. So beautiful painting, man. There he is. He brought it to the liquor store for me. He was like, Mike, I don't know who's going to take. He's like, I live alone, Mike. I don't know who's going to take that video. And I was like, oh, man, I'd love to feature you. I really want to include the king, man. If you can just make it happen. And then like a day or 2 later, he's like, Mike, I got it. He's like, it's the only thing I could figure out. I went to the liquor store. I told them I'm the king. He literally told, like, I'm not even joking right now. It's funny, but I'm not joking. Tony goes around town and he tells everyone that he's the king. He's always telling me stories. He was like, yeah, Mike, I was at the liquor store buying some crown. I told him I got to have this crown. I'm the king. I'm the king of the realm. And when he mailed me, so what was it that we auctioned recently? The Death Speaker. So he takes the Death Speaker, he packed up the statue. He had this one of one statue that he manufactured, and he was going to offer it more broadly, but he ended up abandoning the deal because he got pissed off at the people that were manufacturing it, the way they wanted to price it and stuff, and he just broke it off, right? So he only had the one of one. He's like, Mike, we're going to auction that, and I'm going to do an artist proof. And then he surprised me with like a beta foil that he signed, and then like a print, an embellished print. So it's this whole package deal, right? So he takes it to the post office to send to me, and he tells the lady working at the post office that he's the king of the realm. And he's like, you got to be careful with this package. There's precious items in there. He's like, I'm the effing king. You know, he's always dropping the F bomb like all the time, but he tells everyone he's the king. It's freaking hilarious. Oh, Terror Fantasy. Are you in what do you mean I won't give you a cool role in the Discord? The Patreon members get the Patreon role. That's why you see them show up in red in my Discord. So we got a little cult going on, I guess, in the Collector Art House Discord. But Terror Fantasy, I don't even know who you are, man. I never seen Terror Fantasy on YouTube. So you're either a guy to change your YouTube name, or you probably have a different Discord name, and you probably have if you're in Patreon, you probably have a different Patreon name. And if you're on Facebook, you probably have yet another name there. I was a number 2 star in a very awkward live with Tony. Oh, okay. Now, so you did change your freaking YouTube name. Now I know who you are. And you got the role and you got the color. So what's the problem? All right, here we go. It's the wizard. All right, let me turn the volume back up. We need to hear the artists. All right, so that's at max. We got Sam McKinnon. All right, so let me go back. I'm sorry. I wanted to shout out who the artists were. So we got Tony Sudlow, Jesse Pilkus, Sam McKinnon, Kyle Calazans. You know who that is, guys? Do you know who this is? Who knows who it is? Tell me in the chat. While you're there, like the video. Link it. Go share it on your social media. Let's see if we can get the viewership up to 50 people tonight. We're at 42, which is pretty good for a Friday night, the week before Thanksgiving. The Last Dash. Who's the artist right here? You guys never seen him before. He's a myth. He's impossible to get a hold of. He's a legend. He's a new legend now. I don't think anyone knows who he is. Everyone's scrambling. Like, I've seen that painting. Who the hell is that? AJ Styles, Bob Ross. Nobody knows who it is. Did you guys miss this one? When this was going on live, did you not realize? This was a huge score, getting a video from this guy on no notice. No one could even get a hold of him. No, it's not Gerald Brom. It's not Brom. I don't like to compare, but it looks like a Brom artwork. Jussie was the last one. It's not Jussie. It's tough, right? You guys don't know who it is. It's a brand new artist. Brand new in Gothic. All right. Well, keep thinking about it. I'm gonna get my overhead cam set up. You guys still can't figure it out. It's unbelievable. I know you've at least seen the card. All right. You guys figured it out yet? The card is Second Gasp. You guys don't know the card? It was revealed a while ago, kind of early on, so it might have gotten lost in the shuffle. Hangman, Adam Page. Oh, now Agent figured it out. It is Amel. Amel Idzikowski, guys. All right, so if you go and shout out to Agent Paco, he's been really helping me out here with the website. You go to Sorcery Cards and Gothic Spoilers. So I don't know how to do this filtering, right? So freaking Agent Paco really hooked it up. I would have had like a laundry list of 150 cards for days. For days, you would have had to scroll through. But what this brilliant bastard did for me, so he added this filter, and he's been updating it too. So straight up Agent on this. And everyone's been using this site. You see it's all in all the content creator videos. The players are going and discovering the art and the cards and talking about the cards and what are the strong cards, things like that. So if you look at Amel Idzikowski, Second Wind. Someone guessed at least the artwork in the painting. So he did Second Wind. He did Fields of Fixus in the cord set, and then I sold for Pedro Ferreira actually a few weeks ago his version of this from the Dust Store promo, and then Crucifix. Right. So those are all from Emil. And let me go back. There was a new one. There was a new card from him that we don't have there yet, Paco. The brand new one that just came out in the Team Covenant video. They did a great job as well. All right, so we were talking about the unconfirmed arts, and yeah, all right. So back to the video. So that's Emil Edzikowski. First time anyone's ever seen him. He doesn't exist on social media. You're not going to find this guy. You're not going to find him. All right. Brian Smith. Big return of Brian Smith. Drew Tucker. So funny, like this is really funny when Drew sent this to me. He said it twice. I don't know if he didn't know if his camera was on or if he was what the deal is, but this is like classic Drew Tucker personality. So I kind of left it as is. I think I clipped off like some of the beginning when he was turning off the camera, but the fact that he said it twice, I was like, man, that's classic Drew. People got to know who the guy is. He's a really nice, sweet, like humble guy. Really awesome to meet in person. We'll see if we can get him to Sorcery Con. I'm going to try because he couldn't come last year. He had a conflict with another event engagement out in Europe. So it'd be really awesome if we could get Drew. But there he is. He said it twice. It was hilarious.
Thank you, Sorcery. Thank you, Sorcery.
Elvira Palakowska, the great. So she did that sketch for the Sold Out Cemetery, and then Tony Sudlow painted it.
Thank you, sir.
Vincent Pompetti. Can we get some artists from Europe? Please, Vincent, come, please. Severin, please come to Sorcery Con, please. It's like probably 3, 4 in the morning in France. So he's not hearing me right now, but maybe we'll watch it later. Juan Machuca. So Juan was just talking to me, gave you all the details on his great new reveal, the skeleton.
Thank you, Sorcery.
Scott Kirshner. You guys, a lot of you guys met Scott Kirshner at SCG Baltimore. We all just met him recently. All right, hang on. All right, cool. All right, so there's Kirshner. Heidi Talifer from Canada.
Thank you, Sorcery.
Elvira Shakarova.
Thank you.
The freaking legend. Vasily Ermolayev, another myth. Impossible to get a hold of. I'm so honored he did this video clip for me. It was really amazing. I did wonder, like, if people would think, like, did Eric's Curiosa just give him a bunch of stock footage of artists? Like, no. He's all just rolling up the sleeves, reaching out, be like begging people, come on, please. Hey, I only got a couple days on this. I think I found out about the reveal like Thursday, right? And then like I slept on it for a night. I thought about it. I was like, man, I got to go big on this. Last year, I did an Arthurian Legends reveal, and I took an approach where I had so no one knew Sam McKinnon was in the set. So I got to reveal that Sam McKinnon from the McKinnon family, you know, a lot of you guys know Seb, his brother, is a great artist as well, you know, from Magic and stuff, and maybe his videos and movies, like films he does and things like that, right? He's brilliant talent. Many McKinnons, there's many brothers, and they're all like a very talented artistic family. So I introduced Sam last year. He came on the channel. We did a video. I think I included a snippet of it in the reveal. The reveal was long last year, guys. It was like 20, 30 minutes, I think, as I recall. So I wanted to make it shorter this time, but I wanted that splash of artist inclusion. And that's why I was going to the YouTube page. So if you guys go to we lost like 10 people, maybe 15 now. So if you go to YouTube and you look at my channel here and you go to videos and then popular, right? Click on popular to filter by like the ones that have the most views. You'll find new artist card reveal. This is where I revealed Sam McKinnon last year, but some of the most viewed were, all right, so I had an Arthurian Legends premiere event, and then that's interesting. That did very well. The sad thing is, you guys need to go back and watch the alpha set debut and the beta set debut. Where is the alpha set debut? Oh, there's the appearance at Drew's first event. It's a needle in a haystack. I probably passed it. You guys are probably shutting it out. I'm not looking at the chat. Of course, the market videos. Everybody watch 2,000 people watch the market videos, but they don't watch. Oh, you know why? It's in the live. It's under live. So you go to the live tab and then popular, and then here you go. All right, so I had Hane on from Wizards Den, so almost 5,000 people watched that. He's a popular guy, man. It was a good discussion, and Hane. People thought I was being a sensationalist, clickbait type of guy, but it was just Hane's idea. Will sorcery survive? And I was like, that's a good one, man. That's gonna work. And we got a lot of views. It was like a lot of people tuned in for that. But for the alpha opening, this was insane. We had Simon on from the company. We had like 15 artists, and I didn't tell anyone that they were going to be on. It was just boom, 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 tons of cameos. There's a live event, right? A live event. So we got an advanced copy of a alpha booster box, and we were able to have that special moment and introduce you guys to all of the first alpha artists of sorcery. And then I did the same thing for beta. And you see that one went on for 3 hours. So the first time I had certain artists that couldn't do it. The second time we had a lot more that did it as well. A lot of the same and more. So we had, I remember we had Melissa Benson. We had Rodney Matthews. I think it was in the alpha one. I revealed to Severin for the first time after years of knowing her that I was one of the top backers of sorcery and that I owned one of her alpha paintings of the avatar. And she was like so happy. It was a real special, like tearjerker kind of moment. Really precious memory, right? And it's captured there live on camera forever. Really great. And then for beta, we did that. So this time I wanted it to be shorter, and sorcery rule of changes ruin lives. All right, that was a funny one. So I digress. Vasily Ermolayev, he's in Russia. It's really hard to get any of his work. I do have like a few of his prints left. If anyone wants a print from Vasily, I think I have Face City, the White Deer. I think the Donnybrooks. I might have one Donnybrook left. And I think the Grim Reaper, I might have one copy. It might have sold out. I think those were the 4 I had, as I recall. So that's Vasily Ermolayev, man. No one's ever heard him talk before. Oh, he did come on my show for one of those showcase events, actually. Dude, Andrea Modesti. Did you guys know that's Modesti? It's Andrea Modesti. He's a god. I own like 8 of his paintings, maybe. I don't even know. I lost count. Where are they? There's a couple. There's a Candlemass monks over there on the see the Candlemass next to the Keythera mechanism? It's next to the mechanism over there. That's the original painting. All right, later casual. I don't know, man. I had the Spear of Destiny around somewhere. Oh, it's back here. Yeah, I got the Spear of Destiny and the Highland Falconer. All right. Spear of Destiny, original, and the Highland Falconer. Gorgeous painting. Both of them. All right, guys. Couple more paintings. Let's hope those don't fall. I don't know if I should mess around with the spear like that. I don't know if I should mess around with the spear like that. I'm a little nervous. All right, Andrea. Italian man.
Thank you, sorcery.
Ed Bear Jr. coming to Sorcery Con.
Thank you, sorcery.
Francesca Berald.
Thank you, sorcery.
Dude, freaking legend himself. The legend. Do you guys know who this is? Rodney Matthews. He's 80 years old. He's still doing it. He painted this freaking Archimaggio. So everything that Rodney has in sorcery is all licensed work. Licensed for the game. They licensed it. So it's previously done. Except the Italian wizard, Archimaggio. Look how massive it is. It's the size of Rodney. Just chilling, man. His whole house looks like a freaking fantasy boutique. It's incredible. Look at the decor. He's got statues chilling. He's got the old school family portrait. He's got the bowl of fruit up here on the window. He's living the dream, man, in the UK. What a god. What an absolute legend. He's got a gold album on the freaking thing. He's got a gold album just chilling there. Did you guys know that Rodney Matthews played the drums for Eric Clapton? He's a musician. He's a god tier artist, and he's on the Collector Art House YouTube channel reveal for a Gothic card. Dude, I got to pinch myself sometimes. So I helped him sell several of his artist proofs. Man, was it like almost 2 years ago? Oh, man. What a freaking guy. Like, what a freaking guy, man. He's a freaking legend of a guy. Gentle, so, most humble, sweetest guy, man. So awesome.
I feel very happy to create some paintings for the game.
Severin.
Thanks a lot, sorcery. Thanks a lot, sorcerers. Merci beaucoup.
Severin had a reveal today. Or a couple days with the playmat, the Rudy Sal. Truett. Jokester. Thank you. Sorcery. I was almost gonna make that like an after like outtakes thing after it ended, but I didn't want, you know, like how like you go to a movie and the credits start rolling and then you have the outtakes. That would have been fun to do. Would have required some video editing probably beyond my competency, but this talent was supposed to be kind of like an outtakes kind of fun thing. And then of course we had the man himself, Mr. Pedro Ferreira. So Pedro is the painting. That was good. The thumbs up. Boom. Oh, too slow. Too slow. Thumb. Boom. Yeah. What a stud. Chad of Chads here. Pedro Ferreira. Man, what a great guy, man. Awesome. So to hear. Oh, wait. I don't know. You guys go back. I don't want to like, I want you guys to go back and watch it. I need the views. I need the help. And this is a lowly YouTuber with only 2,000 members. I got to get to 20,000 and then 200,000 someday. All right. So Dan's reporting the sell out. The Rudy sell sold out. So we're going to talk about that. It took an hour and 20 minutes to sell out. That's actually slower than I thought. Although, I mean, he did have a good number of kits, but that's solid. All right. What are you guys even talking about? Everything from the Rudy guy they gave with the boxes one times. So people are posting the Rudy. People are reselling the Rudy kits already. They're just flipping them. And so it begins. All right. Most ever. Yeah, 3,000 kits. Yeah, it was the largest kit. I mean, obviously it's going to sell out. The price was super aggressive. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, all right, let's just go through the undisclosed art, right? Before I get derailed again. So this one finally makes it. This was actually very interesting, guys. This was commissioned as Free City, and now we see it used in the new game, or in the new set of Gothic. We're still waiting on Lord of Lies over here. Let me see. We had an Edge of the World that was done by Marta. That's not in yet. What else have we seen? Ah, The Kiss of Death from Santiago Caruso finally makes it into Gothic. Time Stop we have not yet seen. We pulled the only sample card of this in the world, I believe. I pulled live on the channel here in my sample pack breaks, which was a special moment, man. I was losing my mind when I pulled that. It was very exciting. And there you have it. All right, so those are the unrevealed. I don't know. There's a lot of resources here, guys. The Curios page. You know, this is going to get right at release. We're going to discover those curios. I'm going to need your help that weekend, Agent Paco, because I'm going to have my parents visiting, and people are going to be posting curios all weekend long on the Sorcery Community Facebook group. We're going to be discovering those like crazy, and I'm going to need your help, dude, updating this archive, the curios page, because this is the go-to source that everybody goes through to discover all the curios and all the details behind them. And then once they're discovered, I got to reach out to the artists and do the work to get the behind-the-art stories and all that. All right, so what are we in? We're almost an hour in. All right, guys, let's go to the overhead cam. And going to get it popping here pretty soon. But we got to look at some art, right? There's a lot of art behind me, but I need some art in front of me. All right. Overhead cam. So let's pull down that. and figure out how the interwebs work. Collector Art House playmats. Still have a bunch of these. If anyone wants one with the logo, just reach out to me. And I have some without the logo too. Do you see underneath? 2-player and 1-player. It's a collaboration with Severin Pinot, so she gets a cut of every sale of these playmats. So if you guys are interested, let me know. But what I want to show you is this weekend's auction. From the great Atlas Thorn, one of the great alterists, who is now an officially commissioned sorcery artist. This is Mix Aqua. So part of the Alchemy 9. What is an altar sometimes? So I post these video shorts and people are like, what are these cards? Like, why are you printing what is that, proxy card? Where do you print that? What? I don't understand. Is that in a set? Some people don't know what an altar card is. So what happened was he took the original Mix Aqua that Alvira Shakarova did, and he completely treated it and completely repainted it with the new reimagined concept. That's what an altar is, guys. So from the great Atlas Thorn, who did the Tower promo cards that you guys are seeing at events and winning, comes the Mix Aqua, a beautiful, beautiful, amazingly executed work of art with the Lovecraftian octopus theme, holding the aqua with the text box breaker concept. So you got the cork going over the text box. I love that. I love that special twist. What would be kind of cool would be to wrap the octopus over or around the text box, but you don't want to obscure the text because people like to play with these altered cards. He did do it down here, which is really awesome too. It's kind of splashing up onto the text box. Those are the subtle details that really make this super artistic and like another level of storytelling and just like a lot of fun, right? It makes a splash there, and then the splash dots. So the great Atlas Thorn. And then our guy Roaring Turkey, man. Great content creator. Go check out Roaring Turkey. He just won this one from Jussie Pilkus. The Astral Alcazar. Great card. Amazing concept here too. And while it's laying here, our guy who is Severian. You changed your YouTube name, so I forgot what it is already, but I'll be sending this off to you with your alpha cards. There's a little dust on the top loader, but beautiful one by Vivian Calazans. All right, guys. All right, let's get into the break. We got the intro done right around at that hour mark. So we got Ricardo tonight. We got our separators. Let me just check here on Facebook what's going on with see if I got an update on the numbers. Oh, Cho. What is he talking about? Okay. He's showing pictures of him going. Oh, Cho's in Vegas. I see. He's at the Vegas event. Giving a shout out. He's simping to the wife for letting him leave her alone. All right. Joe. All right. So what do we got going on here? All right. People are liking the promo card, the new Juan artwork. All right. I want to see if I had an update on my Patreon offer. Like I say, if you guys want to grab more precons in the Patreon, you can do so. And if you're in my Patreon and you did not fill out the demand survey and you just want to, actually, I did have a 3-box. I don't want to send just. I got to clear that with the store. They wanted to do a 3-box fixed number so we could package it all the same way, and then you could add a precon kit, and you can add a playmat. The playmats are going to sell out. The precons, we got a solid number of those, so you guys can grab 2 of those now at this point. I don't know. We'll see how we're doing on booster boxes if we get through the night on those. If it doesn't sell out, I'll let you guys add more to your order. And then I'm also talking with another store, a local store, to possibly make a deal with them to get more. And then the first store that I collaborated with for my first wave offer earlier tonight has had some discussions with the distributor to potentially get some more boxes closer to release. So what I suspect is going on there, if some people don't take their allocations or decided they would scale back based on they need to scale back for whatever reason based on what they ordered, sometimes additional boxes shake loose and they're able to allocate it to people who are significant customers who buy from them and stuff that they want to maintain business relations with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people tonight? Thought we had 10. We got 10. All right, so we got Laxon, Cho, Astral. Oh, Ricardo, Severian, Ziggly, Nomad Camper, Garen, and Deviating. So maybe I just can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er. Yet there's 10 on the wheel. So I'm some kind of moron here. Laxon? Oh, it's the official playmat. What kind of playmat? It's the official playmat. What is the official playmat? It's the Laxon, Cho, Astral. Yeah, the Ian Miller playmat. That's it. It's been a long week, guys. Ricardo, Severian, Ziggly, Nomad Camper, Garen, and Deviating. So how's that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why is it saying 10? Do I have an extra space? All right, so it is supposed to be 9. I don't know, man. Make me look like a Mama Luke of the Year over here. Mama Luke of the Year. All right, so we got 9 people in on this break. Things are tipping over in the box. Oh! Hang on, guys. What did I just do? Still see me? I just locked my screen somehow. Do you have to be a Patreon member to get the Phil Stone playmat? No, you don't. You don't actually. However, if you are, you'll save money. You'll get a discount on it. So that's how I do it. Because like if you're gonna buy a few playmats, then the Patreon membership pays for itself. Maybe you try it out for a few months and see if you like it, or maybe you stay long term. Or sometimes I'll do like an incentive, because if you do like an annual Patreon membership, you could sign up at the $5 tier for like $54, I think it is. It discounts it 10%, which is not a lot. I mean, you definitely get your value worth over the year, I think. You can ask the guys in the sticker box. You can ask the guys that are in my Patreon in the chat if they think it's worth it. Some of them just like me. They just like me, I guess, and want to support. Others do it for value, for deals, for access to exclusives with artists, special products and collaborations. But the playmats are not an exclusive. Although what I did on the playmat, I opened it up to everybody for the playmats. All right, so guys, the box on the left, this is the sticker box. That's what you call a sticker box. It has a sticker on it. Some people think those are juiced. That one's on the left. And then here on the right, we have the regular box, or the box with no sticker. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the box on the right first with no sticker box, so I could rope-a-dope you guys into hanging on and going a distance with me tonight to get to the sticker box, which some people say are the juiced boxes. The theory is people think the boxes with the sticker are juiced and have better pulls. So we're going to find out based on no sample size. No, I'm not a sticker believer, Noble. I think it's bullshit, anecdotal, limited sample size nonsense. I'm on record saying that, so I'm sticking to it. All right, so what we need here is some top loaders, or penny sleeves is what you call those, actually. And then the top loaders are over there. All right, so we're going to go to the wheel. To the wheel, I said. To the wheel. I see what happened there. They move things around on me. And plus, I'm not sharing my screen. So I got to share again. That's why. All right, so we're going to share that screen. What is that screen? Oh, that's my screen. All right, so we're going to share the wheel screen. Going to give it a nice little shuffle there. A little shuffle and a little spin. So we're doing a non-sticker box. I guess you don't want to land on the wheel if you believe in sticker theory. So whoever lands first is not getting the sticker box. Oh, Garen. All right, Garen. So Garen, I remember, man, if you're watching, you wanted 1 pack left sealed. So you can put it in a bearish acrylic universal case. So I'm going to put that aside. We're going to get the lid off of here. Oh, I'm going to need that. I need those for my paintings later. But Garen, let's see. All right, I'm not. Sometimes you guys have me hold stuff to consolidate shipments if you participate in the breaks a lot, but I see I must have mailed out to you already last time. So I don't have a spot for you in the box. So we'll take care of that. Get you queued up again this week. And keep that sealed. All right. So deviating. I got your 5 packs from last time in here. I see we got Laxon coming back for more pain tonight. Where's Philo Cards tonight, man? So Philo Cards. Never see him up in the chat. You watching there, Steve? Where's your boy Steve, Noble? How about that Bills game, Noble? Got no one that can get open. Josh Allen, they're just destroying his career. I was thinking today, like, who's the can you think of like a above average or higher end young quarterback in the league right now that does not have a legit like you could call it number 1 receiver or not, a guy that can get open, like a guy you can count on to get open. Josh Allen's the only guy that they will not give any support to. None. So he's out there running for his life, trying to make the dream work, all on his own, and no respect. All right, so Garen, we're going to take the top middle pack is going to be your sealed pack that you're going to put in the bearish case. So I need to find your, there you go, 6B. The B means bearish. And we're going to take you off the wheel, and you're going to have 5 more packs to go. Pause. I love that a guy that I can count on to get open. I love a guy that I can count on to get open. 3, 4. Yeah, I'll do that because I pulled it from the middle one, so that'll even it out. All right, so 5 packs and 1 sealed. And yeah, what I need to do is get that logo. You got to pump the logo. You got to get that logo front and center from the playmat. You get one with or without the logo. If you ask me more questions about it, I guess I wasn't paying attention. So just DM me on Discord or Facebook, Mike Servati on Facebook. You can find me in the Sorcery Contested Realm community group every single day, mixing it up. I also have a bearish alpha pack, says Dan. All right, so people love the holy ground. That's a popular one. How's the lighting? We good? All right, so we got a duel from Ruins. Oh, the yokai. I feel like I don't see the yokai a lot. Am I max zoomed right here? All right, let me see. I could do one of these. Do we want more light or less light? More light? Is that better? Now I'm completely washed out. Let me know if I missed a curio. Last week we pulled a curio. No one knew about it until the next day. Or someone mentioned it in the chat. I can't believe this guy's a day job, he says. Is Bearish doing DL cases yet? Yes, they're in production, Jimmy. So Bearish acrylic cases for Dragon Lord are coming. And actually, I can give you some info on that because I was talking about the Bearish boys. I was talking with the Bearish boys about coming to SorceryCon and seeing if maybe they want to do a booth there. We were chatting a little bit. And I don't know if they're going to do a booth or not. I think it's difficult to travel with a lot of inventory. And then is there really enough ROI to do so? Will they just come as fans? Will they come casually and bring some product? Because if they go, they would likely drive. So it is possible they could bring it. But as for the Narcissist playmat is probably my favorite version. Not many will own it like that. Yeah, man. I rock the logo proud, brother. Is that what you're talking about? The Art House logo? Free City. Is that the Curio? That's the regular one. We pulled the Curio last week. You got to have more bush on the left to be the Curio. A little more Bush. Chaos Twister. What was I talking about? You got me all derailed. All right, so the Bearish Brothers, they might come. Yeah, Dragon Lord box is in production, and it has to more push. It's in production, right? So it's probably going to ship. And Edge of the World. I've been talking to Adam Burke recently. It's got to be by the time it arrives, it's probably going to be like in January. So it's not going to be ready right at release. The Gothic box. Maybe I'm thinking of the Gothic box. But Dragon Lord is coming, and then Gothic will probably be coming in first quarter, and likely, though, in time for Sorcery Cons. It'll be interesting what they decide. So somehow, Garen, you just got absolutely hammered. I apologize, my friend. You didn't get any foils. It must be in the one pack that you kept sealed. I guess you got some interesting elites and uniques. You got the Chaos Twister, which is freaking awesome. I love Chaos Twister, but that's a weak start there, pal. Landing strip. The landing strip from the alternate art curio. All right, it's filthy Discord. A lot of filthy people up in here. You never know when you're gonna get the art house. A lot of animals. Shuffle it up. Wait, it still says 9. Something's up with that 9. What is this doing? Deviating with an extra 8. Left side debunked. Well, I'm going across, left to right across the slots. Can't help. Oh, Cho doesn't get the sticker box. Cho's up there in Vegas. So Cho's probably not watching. He's probably chumming it up with the left coasters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What's the assorted animal? Oh, was there an assorted animal that Garen got? Is that what you're talking about? The left side is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. Secret Asian man himself, Mr. Cho. Mr. Cho. Where is that Cho? He's probably simping to the old lady on Facebook, you know? Slapping us in the face with those flashback memories. I love the kids. I love my kids. Cho, look. Oh, they grow up too fast. You gotta live Cho's memories like 5 times a day if you're a friend of Cho on Facebook. All right. Phantom Steed. I don't bust the chops of everybody that participates in the breaks. It's mostly just Cho for the lulz. This Cho's funny guy. He's a funny guy because he tries to be funny, but oftentimes he's just being corny as hell. He's like the ultimate cringe lord, this guy Cho. But he thinks he's funny, which is funny in and of itself. So it's kind of like a reverse psychology type of thing. He does think he's funny, right? He absolutely thinks he's funny, but the shit he's saying is like Kevmo trying to talk to me about something smart. It's like it just doesn't compute. Like that's not a thing, man. Cho. Give me that whooping cough, Cho. What's going on in Vegas there, Mr. Cho? Did the event start today? Are you literally at SCGCon right now, Cho? You almost just killed me with that random yo. It's probably not even the real Cho because this is Cho 2431. I don't know if that's the actual Cho. I didn't see a verified next to the O. Boss troll. All right, Cho. So Cho was there the whole time. He was in hiding. I won one event and lost one. Oh, see, so Cho. So you're telling me you played 2 events today, or are you a kind of guy that calls like every single game you play an event? Like this is an event. You're sitting across from the great Mr. Cho. You know, you're about to get choed. It's gonna be a 6 Cho down. This is probably the caliber of jokes that Cho's slinging. He's like, "You ready for a Cho down? You ready to get choed out?" Are you ready for the main event? You just sat across from Cho. I think he's calling every game an event. There's no way he played 2 events today. Buddy is about to hit the first foil, so maybe this will be the main event of the night for the Cho. Oh, it's the polymorph, an elite frog, no less. Look at that frog hand creeping up, the 4-fingered frog. Do you guys see the new Mikhail Nagy-Paul card reveal today? By the way, not today, yesterday, technically, with the Team Covenant. Man, that's a nice foil. I don't know if I've seen that one in foil yet. I don't remember ever pulling this one in particular. Nice hit there, Cho. That's solid. The card is rising in value because Dan's buying them all. Ah, man. The stonks. Stonking, man. Butamus. That's a good word. I like that. Butamus. All right. Not bad, Cho. Cho, what's going on in Vegas right now? Cho's events are juiced. Cho's OP. You just sat across from the Cho, about to get wrecked. Do you want to give up, or do you just want me to humiliate you in front of a room of people here? You choose. I'm Cho. You choose. That's literally how it goes down. Cave in. We're just talking about the master himself, the Lord of Lords, Mr. Mikhail Nagy-Paul. I got a story for you, Dan, about Mikhail Nagy-Paul. Let me make sure my 4-year-old's sleeping. I'll be right back. All right. I think we're greenlit. So, 3 hours later. So listen to this. Dan. I reach out to Mikhail. I'm like, dude, I need this video. I need like a video clip of you. So like hold that painting, like the one that we auctioned recently. Actually, it didn't hit reserve, so it actually hasn't sold yet. If you guys want the drowned painting that he did. And I was like, listen, I asked all the artists. He's like, what, Mike? What video? What video are we talking about? And I was like, I just need you to hold a painting and say, thank you, sorcery. I'm gonna have like a setup. I'm gonna talk about like how sorcery is a really profound renaissance of appreciation for hand-painted original art. And I just need you to hold a painting and say, thank you, sorcery. And he's like, I forget what he said, actually. And he just kind of like ghosted me a little bit, maybe, or something. I don't know. Sometimes you get a little taste. Sometimes you get a little Mikhail. Sometimes you don't, and he just vanishes. Sometimes he does respond, and he's like, "Cho, you scared Mike so bad showing up." He said, "I'm still joking, man. I never recovered from the Cho sighting. I can't even like. I cannot get through a whole story, Jimmy. I can't do it, man. It's too much to say." Because I'm opening packs. I can't multitask like that. I'm a maniac. So I'm like, Mikhail, like I just need this video clip. And I was like, all right, here's an example, right? I think maybe I sent him the Ed Bear Jr. clip. And I was like, look, you just hold it and you say, thank you, sorcery. Not long. It's literally like 3 words, dude. Just do it. So he doesn't do it, right? So it's the next day. I was like, dude, I really got to get this thing filmed. I got short notice on this thing. I'm not a video editor. I'm a live action kind of guy, I'm live action all the time. I do improv work. I can't be recording shit and then chopping it up and editing it. So just give me that video. And he's like, you know what he said to me, Dan? I should show you guys the message. He says, no, I don't want to. He said, I don't want to. Oh, man. You got to know the man to know the glory. I was dying. He straight up just said, I don't want to. I'm going to go look it up. I'm going to look it up right now and see how he worded it, because it's always hilarious. One time he sends me an artist proof. And what was the art? It was a race. It was one of the racy ones, guys. Oh, I think it was the one I have on the Collector Art House Discord, or the one I auctioned, right? And people like were getting upset about, and they're like, Well, there was one. There was like where a frog got crucified. That was a little upsetting for some people. But there was another one that was like 69 style frog, and he sends it to me, and it's just one word. He sends me a picture, and he sends the word. He sends the word sex. The word. I don't want to say it out loud. I'll get lit up by Sergi or some kid. Some people watch with their kids and stuff, right? So I don't want to say the word. But he sends the picture and it just says sex. That's it. He had nothing else to say. That's it. Let me see what he said about the video. Let me see. All right. All right. So we're going back and forth here. All right, so he's like leading me on like he's gonna do it, right? He's asking me all these questions. And I'm like, oh, okay. No, he's talking about Sorcery Con, right? He said he's like kind of a little burnt out, right? He's doing all these shows and exhibitions and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we can't talk about that, man. All right, so I say, I some of the chat's lost. All right, I say, hey, don't forget, please send tomorrow. He responds, when did I send that? I sent that Sunday. I sent that at 9:47 p.m. Monday at 3:13 a.m. Now, mind you, he's in Europe, so it's probably like 9 a.m. his time. He says, sorry, comma, I don't want to. I don't want to. That's it. I just said, haha, no problem. I respect that. Never heard from him again. Never. Days later, I message him and I'm like, yeah, if he doesn't want to do it, it's fine. It's hilarious. Just very matter of fact. No, don't want to. So I sent him his reveal card today. I'll show you this one now, guys. Hang on, let me go back to the screen. So he's got this accursed tower, an ordinary sight of grim design, right? So I say, Mikhail, I was like, hey, freaking awesome. And then I sent him this one because I couldn't, it's like all obscured, right? I can't make up what it is. Faith Incarnate. And I'm like, oh, man, you know what? That could be Mikhail. Now that I look at it, I'm thinking it's probably Scott Kirshner, right? Is like who I would guess did this. But I was like, maybe it's Mikhail Nagypal, right? Maybe. So I say, freaking awesome. And then I was like, is this one yours too? This is what he says to me. He says, Tower, yes. Jesus, no. Tower, yes. Jesus, no. And then the tower, he says, like it? And I said, yeah, it's great, man. Awesome job. And he said, this one is my favorite tower. Man. I love Mikhail. He's such a legend. All right. I know you guys who know Mikhail know why that's glorious. Other people who don't know him are probably like, why is that funny? It's no big deal. Dell. Another one of my 3-hour box breaks. Where you been at, Dell? Still alive. Good to see. Good to see. How about them Bills, Dell? Dell, how about them Bills? All right. Pirate ship. Oh, another elite for Cho. Oh. We're looking at a wheel. We're looking at a wheel over here during the break. So unprofessional. That would never fly on Whatnot. It would never work on Whatnot. You can't do things like that with a boss troll. Nope, just an average boss troll. All right, Cho. So you got 2 elite foils from the non-sticker box. So we're trying to debunk sticker theory, and it's definitely going to prove like a sample size of 1 box each. That's irrefutable evidence that we're unmasking here tonight. Courtesan has the same cost and power, and we know what she does. All right, so you got 2 elites and an exceptional. Pretty good, he says. Yeah, I know, man. Dell, it's a rough night, dude. I was just talking about Josh Allen, how he like freaking criminally the only young stud quarterback in the league that is literally nobody to pass to. Like an embarrassing, chock full. You know what? I was telling my buddy, I was like, you know, they need to spread the field. They could go 5 wide and create some lanes for Cook, or you know, just maybe someone could freaking run a quick slant or an out or something. And, with the Rocket Man with his rocket arm could just sling it in there. And, the problem is I can't name 5 fucking guys on the team. 5, think about, can you name 5 Bills receivers? Even if you've been a diehard fan your entire life, 5 guys don't exist on that team, And no one's injured either. We're rolling out corpses from years ago who weren't good enough to be on the team, like Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis, we're rolling out there. Mecole Hardman, who's literally sleeping on the steps of City Hall last week. We just woke him up. We smacked him around a little bit, and we're like, you gotta get up. We need someone that can run fast in a straight line. You up for it? And he's like, I'm a little hungry. You buy me a sandwich, I'm out there. He's out there and he's fumbling. Next thing you know, he's fumbling. All right. Oh, another elite for Cho. Cho's in all the elites. A little gabagool, and we'll do anything you want. All right. Freaking Mecole Hardman. Bunch of guys you never heard of. It's an elite box for sure. Well said, Joe. Got me all choked up. I didn't bring enough water tonight. I think it's because I got a lot of neoprene around the room, By the time I get into like hour 2, definitely like at the 2-hour mark, I'm like, I'm absolutely wrecked. You want to come on the show? Is that what you're saying, Terror? Let me come on audio, he says. I already can't even piece together a single sentence without getting distracted by my own self, says Jimmy. So let me on audio for commentary purposes. What does that even mean? You can just talk and not be on camera? I don't understand what you're even saying right now. All right. Meteor shower from Mikhail. Oh, there's the Gnome Hollows. The Gnome Hollows. Sold this painting to Keel. Keel bought that one. Remember I displayed this at the Courtesan Cup last year? That's a great piece, man. Units with 3 or more power can't enter this site. Interesting. All right, Joe. You got a bunch of foils, man. I don't know if people want to hear random sounds in the background. Yeah, they don't have anyone who can separate. They aren't even... Here's the thing, Dell. If you can't run Cook, it's game over, right? No one else can get open, so you just go single coverage. You blitz the hell out of Allen. You plug up the middle so he can't scramble around, or you don't allow him to scramble right. And he's flustered. He's getting his face, and no one's open, and he's just got to work the miracle, or else it's game over. So there's that. And then since these schlubs can't get open, you got to like scheme them open. You got to like scheme everything up. You can't go 5 wide because then you can't scheme anything up. You got to do some gimmicky screen. Where if the receiver doesn't make the block, then you're banking on a receiver to block. And if you can't get that done, then it's over. So the defense playing guys like they're freaking literally. You just woke them up on the streets. You just like dumped a bucket of water on their face on the streets of City Hall, and you're like, hey, you ever play linebacker? Maybe we'll put you at the safety position. You can just wander around. If it comes in your direction, maybe try to wave your hands around, see if you can maybe slap somebody or something for the ball. Anything. What can you do? Let me measure your arms. How are those hands? Do you swat at a ball if it comes close? I mean, we need guys that can do things. And they're what is this guy yapping about? He needs commentary. And that's basically how it goes with these bastards. Whoa, look at this. You see this? We got an empty green row. That's why the count's off. Oh, you know what? Maybe I got to scroll up. I don't know, man. Somehow I got to... You see that wedge? No one's getting in on that wedge. So that's where we're at with these guys. Can't do shit. You got to scheme it up. You can't run, and it's over. All right, Ziggly. Non-sticker box. 10 for Ziggly. So we're quickly going to be into the sticker box. 6... Yeah, remember the game we made the excuse Josh Morgan was hurt, or Palmer. What the fuck is that guy's name? Palmer was hurt. So, okay, Palmer's having a big game. He got hurt. I guess that's why we couldn't pass. Oh, now Kincaid's hurt. We're not going to be able to pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Coleman's inactive. Can't pass. Can't pass. You know? Hardman got hurt. That's their City Hall legend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll be able to pass tonight. Zigley. All right, Zigley. It's usually last off the wheel. You out there, Zigley? Why are you driving a wedge between patrons? I'm empty wedge, Mike. All right. Culture beats scheme. Chip Kelly. That guy was... Remember Chip Kelly had the dream team and they couldn't win a game? All right. The Bills will somehow limp into the playoffs just to give us enough hope. Yeah. They'll get in the wild card and then they'll probably win the first one in ugly fashion or completely smoke somebody. You never know week to week. And then they'll flame out and we'll be like, I guess we need a receiver, right? Overreact. Remember when we needed defensive ends? And we got a bunch of them. We loaded up. We got a bunch of defensive tackles. That's a freaking card right there. And then, yeah, we drafted every position. Defense. We're loaded. We're deep. And now the whole team's freaking decimated. Everyone's dead. Easily. Everyone's easily dead. They're facing east to west. Another elite, man. This is the box of elites. They're everywhere. All right, so Zigley hits an elite. I thought it was an elementalist foil too, Ricardo, but it's actually the East-West Dragon. Not to be confused with the West-East. Palmer, big sigh with Chargers. Glad you have him. He was good, man. I was excited when we signed him, but it's just not working out. Like, I don't know. The guy runs great routes, but I don't know if he just doesn't have the chemistry with Allen or what the deal is. Shout out Dallas Stars. Talking hockey now. 2 dragons, 1 box. So the Dragon Lord's coming to Sorcery Con. Speaking of dragons. I haven't been able to breathe since Cho got here. And Alan Pollock is coming. AJ Brown. Locker room cancer. We're a culture team too. We like a bunch of soft, skinny little linebackers because they're really nice guys in the locker room in the community. They get blown off the ball by defensive tackles and can't get anywhere close to a running back or just get trampled by one. But at least they're nice guys. Do we know if Dragon Lord is being sold at the cons next year? That has not been confirmed for the SCG cons. What do we got here? The Battle Mage. Very nice. Beautiful card. Amazing artwork by Jussie and a great foil. And once again, thanks to all the artists for working with me to get those clips done on like no notice. Some of them were vertical portrait mode. I forgot at first to tell them let's do it horizontal so it fills the screen. So we got a mixed bag. I don't know. Maybe it added some character and some authenticity, kind of on brand because I'm a live show kind of guy and not a video editor. You know what? Like when I did the foil, when I did the corridor of foil uncut sheets, 170 for the Battle Mage. Not bad. That's solid actually. I filmed it in vertical mode, so the next freaking morning I had to get all the foil uncut sheets out again to refilm the whole freaking thing. I was late to work, man. I didn't get my hours in. I didn't get them in. I was up till midnight every night, guys. For hours, I was just grinding away. I get distracted too, so I do a little work. I do some video editing. I'm clipping. I'm cutting. I'm doing all this stuff in DaVinci Resolve. And then I'm all of a sudden it's midnight and my 4-year-old's over there watching the iPad for 4 or 5 hours. She's all wired up. I was like, we got to black out now. Can't be messing around. And then she goes to school and then she's tired of shit. And then she takes a nap at school and then she's wired all night again. We're up till midnight again. Day after day. Big cycle. Today she blacked out. Thank God. I was able to do the show in peace. Unless she's driving the wife nuts right now. It's possible. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough to not sleep. I got to get stimmed out, brother. I get stimmed out. So what I do, I wake up, I have like a monster. I wake up at like 5 o'clock, right? And then I go down, take my time. I go in the basement. I start lifting. Sometimes I pack up some orders. An auction ended the night before. I'm packing up a painting or artist proofs, altars. Get that done. I lift. I eat. I do all the things, right? Take a shower. Eventually, I go to work. Wash some dishes, maybe. I watch some stuff while I'm watching. I catch up on some YouTube content or some show I'm binge watching. What's that show I'm watching right now with the Taylor Sheridan show? Not Yellowstone. The Mayor of Kingstown. I'm almost through season 3. Really good show, guys. You should check it out. Ever see Scarface? Of course. Completely unrelated, but a good movie. Yeah, of course. All right, so we were talking about the alternate art that Kyle Calzans did for the Shifting Sands, but the Shifting Sands is the one that made it into Alpha, and we have not seen the Kyle version yet. Is Landman really good and worth watching? All right, so I'm going to get through... Oh, Steamroll. What's up, brother? Yeah, I'm going to get through Mayor of Kingstown. There's only 4 seasons, and I get through it pretty quick because I said my routine, as I'm making my lunch, I wash the dishes so I could watch that. When I lift, I listen to the Bills podcasts, or I listen to one of these freaking sorcery YouTubers or something, right? Or like stock stuff, like, oh, AI crash. It's all over. Overheated. .com crash. It's all over. Yeah. What are we going to do? The AI doesn't work. It's a big fad, right? Doesn't do anything. Tesla. Elon's not the GOAT anymore. All this bullshit. The Donald's upset. Sometimes I watch the Donald's press secretary ream some random people. She's good, man. She's good. She knows what to say. She's quick on her toes. All right. All right, Ziggly. Not bad, brother. Not bad. Oh, shit. What have I done? What have I done? Garen. What have I done to you, amigo? Your cards keep falling down. All right, so Garen got that whooping cough ever since Cho got here. All right, Ziggly. We got you sorted out. And you got Battle Mage and the East-West Dragon tonight. Damn, that Battle Mage pops. All right, so you had 10 packs, $30 a pack, $300. You had $170 Battle Mage. What's the Dragon worth, Noble? You're pretty tuned in. You're pretty plugged in, right? All of Philo Cards' boys are single sellers as well. Maybe I'll just have the mix Ignis chill there, so people are like, "What's that mix Ignis?" Oh, it's not. It's the Aqua. Oh, deviating. All right. So the non-sticker pack, coincidentally, 2, 3, 4. East-West Dragon foil. What's it worth there, Noble? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's Pluribus? Is that but only because new season of Severance hasn't arrived? What's Severance? Are these Taylor Sheridan shows? I like that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it Taylor or Tyler? I feel like it's Taylor. Deviating with an extra 8. And we're at the bottom of the barrel. So the next person's going to get bent over to sticker box. Mike only watches Taylor Sheridan, like my parents. All right. Oh, upside down dwarves. Inverted dwarves. Unbelievable. Oh, the whole pack's upside down. All right. Now I'm getting it. Angel egg. You never see that on Whatnot. Oh, the angler. Oh, another elite. Dude, we had like 1,000 elites in this box. I don't think we hit any ordinary foils at all in this box. It was all elites and a few exceptionals. And it's a non-sticker, right? So how about that amazing reveal earlier today? Such positive reception across all social platforms. Is that right? What are they saying on the Reddits there, Stalin? What are they saying, Broseph? Who posted it? Filthy Casual posted it. But I'm not on there, so I can't see what was said. You see this Mix Ignis here? Look at that. That's a card right there. So we're just going to look at it for the next hour. The reptilians are behind this. The GOAT TV show is True Detective Season 1. Yeah, then what happened? I didn't know what the hell was going on in 2. It's mind-boggling. Oh, the Mixtera. I gave it the old Dice Man O for that one. Oh, the Mixtera. Where's Dan, by the way? Remember when he used to be in the chat? Did he black out already? He's on the West Coast. Can't be blacking out at 8 p.m. on the West Coast. The Reddit post got a lot of upvotes and no negative comments. Did it get any downvotes? Yeah, that's good, man. It's good to hear, Paco. I'm back in favor, baby. My haters fell off. I'm back. Thank you, Eric's Curiosa, man. Thank you for the opportunity. Don't blow it now. It's on me now. I can't blow it. Oh, the dome. Right to the dome. Apprentice Wizard. Yeah, I do appreciate the opportunity for the reveal. I didn't know there'd be another reveal week next week. So did I read the advertisement right next week, guys? It's going to be like Eric's Curiosa's team's going to do a reveal every day, Monday through Thursday. And then should run in the mill Free City. And then Louis going to be doing one next Friday, and that's it. Oh, and then we get the foil version. Oh, dude, as soon as I brought the Mix Aqua out, we started getting freaking mixes left and right. We get the non-foil and the foil. Unbelievable. What a beautiful card. Amazing artwork. Oh, it's articles about rules and judge program? But probably some reveals in there? Oh, okay. But yeah, so there was, and then Louis gets a reveal. And then I think they said that's the last week of reveals, right? They're not going to do reveals on release week? Are any other content creators out there that are expecting to do a reveal? Wow, what a freaking artwork, man. And what a foil treatment. Yeah, you're right. Another elite. Oh, and this is the, oh, dude. So, Noble. $109 mix, brother. Dude, it's a juice box. We hit like 10 freaking elites. Right? Is it not juiced? It's not a sticker box. I guess like if I don't get a unique foil, is that a bust of a box in your world? Tell me about these sticker boxes. Do they always have a unique? What is a sticker box to you? That's the theme of the show. Do sticker boxes have unique foils always? Is that what the theory is? What is it, Noble? Where's Keel? Look at this. Is that a massively grid-lined devil's egg? I believe it is. It's the roller line egg. Dude. Oh, this is deviating. I was going to say, whose pack is this even for? All right, I was worried for deviating when I saw he got the non-sticker box. And I was assured that if it doesn't have a sticker, it's game over. Oh, by the way, guys, I did pull a Curio last week, and there was no sticker on that box. So how about them apples? Sticker box is a truly random chance. So you're telling me in a sticker box, anything can happen. All right. All right. I'm with you so far in the first sentence. I agree. A sealed case, bottom 4 boxes are statistically lower pull chances. What statistics? You guys are lunatics. Whose statistics? Small sample size math? Stop with the sticker box. Tell them, Jimmy. We're gonna have to kneecap like the whole Northeast coast. I'm taking kneecaps. on the next person that says sticker box. At least they're upstate New York guys, you know? We respect that. They're Bills fans. Oh, dude, ever since I pulled the Mix Aqua out and I start pulling it in every box. Someone screenshot that. Screenshot it. We'll get that, man. We smile. How about them apples? As soon as I pull it out, we've hit 2 Mix Terras, foil, non-foil, and now the Mix Aqua to match the Mix Aqua. Unbelievable. It's probably a Curio troll now coming. I got to be being trolled. Absolutely juiced. Mixes for days. Some Chinaman. I read that as cinnamon, actually. I thought you said some cinnamon slapping stickers and loading up packs, handpicking curios and foils. Oh, you're gonna put a sticker in that one? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me load it up. Freaking animals. Bro, we break alpha. If we weren't our believer, we can't help you. If you're not a believer, I can't help you. Some of us are degens and just throw money we don't have at opening alpha. Yeah, I know that. Oh, Candlemass. I saw that over there. You see him? You see the Candlemass lurking right there next to the ring and the Gilded Aegis? Oh, they toyed with my emotions on the Gilded Aegis, guys, because I bought that from Seagrave so early on. And the card was in flux on Tabletop Simulator. You know, they changed the mechanic of it. I think is it a Genesis effect now? The Aegis? Oh, that one dude, this one didn't have a lot of glue on it, but it's a non-sticker box. So it couldn't have been hand slipped by the cinnamon. No chance. Logistics on sticker boxes are mind-boggling. Think about, like, here's the deal, guys. With the first 2 boxes, those are gonna be the shit boxes. We're gonna let the machine pack those. But on the bottom 4, we're gonna slap a sticker on one of those, and then we're gonna take the curio and put it in there. And then every once in a while, we're gonna put like a real nice a foil card, you know. And then we're gonna slice up the turkey for the week, and the capricola, right? We're gonna get the salami. We're gonna get the salami slicer out. We're gonna grease it up good for just the top 2 boxes. Then we're gonna wipe it down. We're gonna sharpen the blades. We're gonna put the sticker on the box, and we're gonna hand pack those. Oh, Mirror Realm! Ever since the Mix Aqua came out, it's been a great omen. Drown. It's nice. Got Drown and Drowned. Where's the sticker crew? Pack faster. Those have stones. We still have a whole box to do. It's a wild Friday night. 10, 20, 29, 37, 42. 42 packs left to go, apparently, according to the wheel. We believe in wheel math. Did Eric ever reveal to you how they inserted curios into the product? No, actually, I never asked him. I don't push the boundaries about trying to extract curio information from Eric. I got to get him to come on the show. I saw he's having Louis on there. I was like, dude, I top back the freaking Kickstarter. I've been making content every day of my life since I was 12 for sorcery. I just envisioned it would be there someday, and I was already talking about it in high school or middle school. And middle school, actually. How about coming on the show for an interview? He was on my. He ended up showing up and surprising me on my Alpha Break show that I was telling you guys about earlier. So freaking deviating over here. First, starts it off with an elite foil. Then he gets it was the non-foil Mixed Terra first. Then he gets the foil version. Then he gets the Aqua. And then he gets the Mirror Realm. But will he get this one this weekend? Up for auction until Sunday. I got to shill that one a little bit for my guy. Every time I market something, people accuse me of shilling. Congrats, Steve. That's freaking awesome, man. It's a nice set of 10 packs. Not bad at all. I know you wanted more Gothic boxes too. I did the best I could. Like I said, I thought the right thing to do was to spread it out because I think I had like 57 people in Patreon respond to the survey that they wanted to buy some boxes. So I was like, man, I can't go based on like tenure and seniority on a new product release. It only comes out once a year. I got to try to spread that wide and far. These stores are going to sell some. Often these stores sell some in person, some online. It's a mix. So I want to get it out there, and that's what we did. But I'm going to try to get more. Laxon. It's going to split the... All right, so these 2 packs, guys... Or no, 3 packs. Hang on. The first 3 packs from Laxon, we're going to place over the Mix Aqua. This is the non-sticker packs. Then we're going to get those greased cinnamon packs from the salami slicer machine. Thanks, Steve. And then we're going to start pulling some straight heat. Without question, because they're manually packed packs. All right, 10 packs. All right, 10 packs. Laxon. Laxon gets involved in a lot of breaks here. It's been a long road for the big guy. How do I work my own computers here? I'm flustered. All right, so we got that. Now we're going to... What does piece and wheel mean? What does that mean? Is that a typo of some kind? All right, so we got the 3 non-sticker packs, and now we need 7 packs from the greased up, juicy sticker. Oh, no spin wheel? No, I did spin it. I spun it for Laxon, but it straddled the box. I was at the last 3 packs of the non-sticker box. Hey, what's up, Filthy? We're getting into the sticker box now. I schooled everyone on how they're manually packed in the cinnamon factory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 non-sticker packs first, okay? Non-sticker sticky juicy box. The Whiskey Whiz. All right, the sticky juicy. I like the Berserker. That's a pretty cool one by Alan Pollock. The guy's a master, man. Well, so last year when Alan Pollock came to Sorcery Con, he brought a bunch of original paintings. Actually, a lot of artists did that. They brought a lot of originals to display, and it was a really good time. Maddening Bells. I forgot that was an elite. Where's Dan? Did Dan say he was leaving, or did he just slip out of the back door? Did he just dip out? Tyler Benny. Is that an Alpha Curio Aqua, or can you pull that in a beta as well? Oh, no, man. That's an altar card. This is a painted card by artist Atlas Thorn. So, I don't know if you just joined. As soon as I brought out the Atlas Thorn altar card, I drew 3 mixes. 3. Terra, foil, non-foil, and the Mix Aqua. It's the mana acceleration, you know? I might rip it in half and see what it really accelerates. Okay, so that's the backstory, dude. All right, so we got this is the end of the non-sticker box, and we got no heat in that. Yeah, I'm just showing that off for good luck, and I'm auctioning it this weekend on the Sorcery Community Facebook group and the Collector Art House Discord. So that's the story on that one. Yeah, that would be a beautiful curio. I wish. Atlas Thorn. He did the 3 towers. I have a behind the art feature that talks about the towers. It was really interesting because the art direction he got on that is he wanted the towers to represent different regions of the world. So I think it coincided with their concept of doing more organized play throughout the world and prize support and paying homage to those regions, right? So they had one that was like a Japan, East Asia type theme. And then they had one that was... what was the other one? Somewhere in the U.S. in like was it the Rocky Mountains? That looks familiar. You guys seen that around? I don't want to mess with my camera, but it's off screen. Got the original painting there. Maybe I'll pick it up and show you guys. All right. So This one I really love. That's the Seasoned Sellsword, Lindsay Crummett. So this is an interesting painting because this was not done for sorcery. Originally, this was an artwork that Eric really liked that Lindsay had done like 10 years preceding sorcery. And he ended up finding a use case for it in the game. So now, and I always thought it was like a touching piece, this woman warrior looking very valiant. Kind of looks like Lindsay a little bit, which I thought was cool too. Having some from the artist. But this one here, pretty nice little chimera. Look at that. Look at a chimera. You know the cool thing about this too, guys? Look at the back of this. So our guy Gadu. I tried getting Gadu on there, but he ghosted me. I don't know what happened to him. He's got a picture of himself on the back for the COA, the Certificate of Authenticity. It says Gadu Duaso is a Cebuano freelance visual artist with traditional painting skills. He specializes in fantastical. It's a lot to read, guys. I really don't want to read it all. But he's got another thing here. Oh, that's interesting. So he's got on the back here, there's like this plaque thing that he built into it. And it says Eric Olofsson, art director. And he also credits Nick Reynolds and calls him an art director. Although he's really more of a game designer, I would say. Oil on canvas. Copyright 2021. But the interesting thing is, I think he credits Eric Curiosa for the copyright, but he owns the copyright. It's very confusing. I don't know if it's exactly accurate, but it's still pretty cool. Maybe he was just saying the game is the company that commissioned it is Eric Curiosa, but it's his copyright. The Braum. Jimmy saw the Braum, right? Were you there for the reveal, Jimmy? For the Braum? All right. What's up, Mortal Brigade? The Mortal Brigade. It's actually a pretty cool name. It's like the Relentless Crowd. It's a brigade of mortals, whereas the Relentless Crowd is a crowd of undead. All right, we've got something interesting here. It's a squirming mass. All right, we're into the sticker box, so we're guaranteed for some elite polls. Although I believe Noble said anything could happen in a sticker box, so I'm a little confused. They're either juiced or they're not. He says they're truly random. So I guess what he means is we could probably get like 10 uniques, you know? If the cinnamon was spicy that day, they started like just spraying uniques all over the place. Joe, what are you at is this what you did at SorceryCon when we couldn't find you like the entire weekend? Were you just like out in the hallway on your phone watching like Philo Cards or somebody do a break? He's like at the event, but he's not really there, you know? He's kind of there, but he's not there. He's got other stuff going on the side. You can't find him ever when you need him. Cho, are you coming? You're definitely coming to SorceryCon, right? No one knows what you do. That's exactly the point. I'm gonna keep an eye on you at SorceryCon though in Indianapolis. I'm not gonna let you be slippery like last time. You know what I said? Like, when I saw Eric Olofsson at SorceryCon, I was like, dude, like we got to talk. And he's like, he's like walking backwards while I'm talking to him. I'm like, dude, we got to talk. And I was like, I heard you got a habit of slipping out the back door. It's exactly what I said to him. It was like the first thing I ever said to him. And he's like kind of laughing and smirking, like awkwardly, like just drifting out the back door. He's like, he had to go to like some interview with Team Covenant. Like, it wasn't really like that. It wasn't exactly like that, but he was drifting. And I was like, we got to talk. Never happened, man. He's just like Cho. He's like dipping the whole weekend. I couldn't find him. I'm sure he's busy people talking to him. Maybe he was gambling a little. I don't know. He definitely loved it. At the end, I saw him. We got a picture. It was nice. Get do the job. I don't know, man. He's trying to reenact like what the scene was like. It's even Joe doesn't know what he's doing. That's a good joke, Joe. You're improving. Your comedy routine is improving a little bit. You must have been watching my show. You hear my good jokes all the time. Spending more time in a Discord. He's funny tonight, man. You are kind of funny. You got me laughing. Who is busier on a daily basis, Eric or Cho? Cho's got like 20 teenagers that work for him, and he's God knows where, like in the world. You know, Cho's all over the place. He's got the kids running wild, running the joint. He must have some god tier managers. That's key, guys. You got to find the right employees. Right? Me, I have 0 employees. I'm a one-man band. A one-man band, another elite. I don't know. I think I debunked sticker theory because we just pulled like 10 elites in the last box. I have the sketch up on my shelf about this. The original sketch from Vasily Ermolayov. I really should have planned. Wish it was the Grid Lord. Although I would have been pissed it wasn't mine if it was the Grid Lord. I should have remembered to bring a water bottle up here. Maybe even a protein bar. These things can run long. We're 2 hours deep already. Don't I try to make them less than 2 hours? It's because there's 2 boxes this time. If it was 1 box, we would have been good. Mike owes like 1,000 hours to sleep debt. He don't know what he's doing. Sleep debt. I don't know, man. I think you just hit a point where like you adapt. 100 Noble's like the instant price guide. Crossroads, $100. Backstab. Not the right one, though. Not the one that almost everybody has the complete set, except a couple cards. Couple cards. Just need a couple. All right. Backstab and Devil's Egg in case you. All right. So in this Super Juice box, we had only 2 foils. It is 2 elites, though. 2 elites from the sticker box. That's not bad. I do have a stash for Laxon because he's been getting in on this action. Rhymed. How about that one? All right. I was like dead to the world a couple hours ago, guys, but sometimes I rally. You got to do what you got to do. I didn't sleep all week. I was working on those videos. I was working on that reveal video. Did you see it, Cho? Cho, did you even watch my video? I didn't see you in the chat. 1 o'clock my time. It's 10 o'clock your time. I don't remember seeing anybody from the West Coast in my live, in my premiere. Did you even watch it, Cho? Did you watch it, Cho? Do I need to recap it again? I'll stop the break right now. I will stop everything. Got any water back? I had like an inch of water. I see this? I had like an inch of water in this little baby water bottle that I've been milking the whole show. Severian. A revision. Did I ever tell you about my publishing company? Cho. You got it. You're killing me, Cho. All right. Cho, just tell me if you watched my Did you even know I had a reveal today, Cho? Do you even know that I had a reveal today? He's dodging the question, guys. You all see it. You all see him dodging the question. I don't think he watched it. I think he doesn't want me to smack him around at Sorcery Con, but I'm going to have to do it. Oh, he says he did it. He says he watched it. I didn't see you in the chat, Cho. You got to show support. Did you like the video? Are you even subscribed to the channel? Have you ever shared the channel with just one individual? Anyone. Could have been one of your 9 kids that I see on Facebook 10 times a day. 9 kids, 10 times. That's Cho's rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I pulled too many packs for him, so one's going back. Yes, sometimes he shares it. All right, Cho. You're back in my good graces. He might be talking about something else entirely. Doesn't make sense what he said, the way he phrased that. It's got to be unrelated. Rest in peace. And now you got a whole sold-out cemetery from Elvira and Tony Sudlow. An entire cemetery. You Team Covenant us? Oh, yeah, I did Team Covenant, you guys. You used Team Covenant as a verb. You Team Covenanted us and launched noon mid-workday. It was 1 p.m. actually. What I did, I was like, Chase, like, I know you like to drop these things at like 11 o'clock. I was like, I'm a professional adult. I didn't tell him those words exactly, but I'm like, I'm basically a professional adult. I cannot be less employed than I currently am. However, I will check my schedule and I'm going to propose some times. If it works for you, beautiful. If not, I'll move some things around. I'll kick some people right out. No problem, no problem. Flexible. And I said, like, I could do 12:30, I could do 1 o'clock. He's like, oh, yeah, 1 o'clock. All right, 1 o'clock. So I went and got my lunch. I sat in the car, chatted it up. We talked. Everyone had a great time. I don't know if Cho was there. He says he was there, but I saw no evidence of it. Old Salt, our guy Pompetti, wanted to pop in and say the addition of all those artists at the end of the reveal video was the best part about everything this week so far. Thank you so much, man. I'm thrilled that you love that. That's a beautiful sentiment. It really meant a lot to me to do that, and I wanted to do it in a tasteful way, really, because it was about Pedro. It was Pedro's moment. So the majority was homage to him, and I tried to make that like a nice, concise 2-minute outro. And then, as you notice, the way I honored Pedro is I brought it back to him at the end, right? So everything was kind of. It's interesting with the live show. I literally have no plan. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna open. I'm gonna show like an artist proof. I'm gonna show some like an original painting, maybe. Whatever. I'm going to talk about current events, but there's no plan whatsoever. Whatever happens, happens. It's straight improv. With the reveal, I had to think in my mind, like think it through. I was like, all right, I'm going to open up with the foil sheets symbolic of the path, the corridor of foil uncut sheets that leads you to the trophy room. So you kind of tease it. Trophy room. What's this asshole talking about? Is he just some kind of blowhard narcissistic maniac who's flexing all his stuff? But I was like, hold that thought. Chill out a little bit, all right? I'm going to tell you about it. In the trophy room, you recap the year a little bit. Congrats to Sorcery. Had a big year, meeting a lot of people. And none of this was scripted. I actually watched it back and I was like, sounded like I had this thing worked out. I wanted to treat it like an improv because I like to just wing it and be natural with it. I do that all the time with like presentations I do at work and stuff like that. I don't rehearse. I don't even look at the slides really. I build the slides and then I forget about it for a month and then I just react to them like I've never seen it before. And it usually goes great. As long as I pop like a caffeine tab or like chug a coffee or a Monster or something like that. So, and it's a good time. So I wanted to take a similar approach. So I had like a loose idea, but I had like kind of like a storyboard, let's call it, right? Where you enter the trophy room, you talk about the year in Sorcery, you talk about like how you met a lot of people, you talk about like how there's players, there's collectors, there's art enthusiasts, which is the fabric that brings us all together. A lot of people, even if they're a player, they discover that they're like, what is this art on this freaking game? They got artists like this. This is an altar, but he's an official Sorcery artist now, right? So you see an artwork like that, like this, and you're like, damn, that looks hot. Let me know about that. You go, you play the game. It's a great, fun, flavorful game. You buy paintings fiendishly, whatever you're into, right? Those are the 3 elements. But you need a collector's card, right? It's got to be collectible. So a card for collectors. You collect the heads of your enemy in Mortal Kombat. And it's a friendly game, right? Cordial, you don't really need to know the rules. Oh, you messed up, you misplayed. Yeah. If I was playing Magic, I'd sweep the leg and then I'd probably chop your neck off. And then I'd really hang your head on my wall. Literally, I would hang your head on my wall, but this is Sorcery, so we'll just have a good laugh about the heads on the wall. We'll be nice about it, right? And you could take back your misplay. I know you're a noob. I know you call every single game an event. It's a big event for you. You're sitting across from the Grandmaster Cho. You're about to get chode right now. I chode you. I chode you this would happen. And you misplayed like a noob, right? I'll let you take it back though, because you just got here. You just got here. No problem. And then I talked about that a little bit, and I was like, now we got something. It's for players and collectors. You got beautiful artwork. You got the symbology of winning a tournament, winning a prize. You're collecting prizes, stuff you treasure, stuff you cherish and love and care about, means something to you. You got a sentimental connection, evokes a memory from your life or something. You go to a show, you go to an event, you hang out with your buddies, that you talk about on the Discord. You really don't know who the hell is who. You got guys coming up. You're like, oh yeah, I'm blah blah blah. I was like, oh, I don't know a blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, but like on Facebook, I'm da da da, and then on Discord, I'm like ma ma ma. And you're like, oh yeah, ma 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 from the Discords. Why didn't you say so? It's a great time. Everyone's having fun. You're eating chakin. The Aussies are up there, you know, with their Z statues from the deep south, and they're like, what is this chicken? Chris Wilson, Eric Olafson's buddies, like, Mike, what is this chicken? We were at the Collector Art House after party at Sorcery Con, and he was like, what is this chicken? And I was like, that's Chick-fil-A. You don't know about Chick-fil-A? And he was like, no, I live like literally like a kilometer from hell. You know, I'm way down there in the deep south, real deep. And I was like, well, this is Chick-fil-A. They've got this guy Cho over here. I think he just got here. I haven't seen him all weekend. I don't know what he's been doing. He doesn't even know. Look at him. He looks like a confused secret Asian man, you know? And he was like, oh, Mike, that sounds borderline racist. I mean, we don't talk like that in the South. Are you from the Northeast? Like, yeah, actually I am. I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, it's, you're gaslighting a little bit. I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Chris? He's like, I just want to talk about that chicken. I was like, that's good chicken, isn't it? I was like, it is good chicken. All right. And that's basically how it went down. And I told him it's Chick-fil-A. He was amazed. He ate it. Everyone had a good time. That's right. Cut me a little slack. The wife won't cut me with slack, Joe. It was the term she used. I talked about it last week. There's a term for this. Like where you're like, you don't even know you're being a moron. Or what is it called? Shit, I can't even remember the term, you know? So I guess the Humble Village, I actually own this painting. It's actually right over there. Can I get it? Is it? Oh, yeah. I got that one right there. All right, guys. I almost missed it. I just pulled a foil. There's the Humble Village. It's a nice frame, right? With the green border. The Humble Village. My guy Modesti. Dude. I didn't even think he was going to respond to the email. I was like, listen, Andrea, I'm doing this video and I need you to say, I got the full suit on. Del, look at this. Look at this. I got lines. I got lines on both sides. All the way, brother. I was like, dude, I need a video of you saying, thank you, sorcery. And he sent it to me like the next freaking day, man. He's not on Facebook. He actually joined my source. I was like, dude, you got to get on the sorcery community group. It's a great time. All the artists are in there. Got 6,000 fans, you know, the love it on sorcery all day, every day. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll try it out. This is actually a few years ago. We probably only had like 2,000. It's like 2,000. I was like, I birthed this thing out of my womb like a week ago. We got 2,000 people already. You got to get on there. And he's like, all right. I was like, he's like, Facebook? Zuckerberg? he didn't really say any of that, to be honest. But he was like, all right, I'll check it out. So he was on there. And he joins the group. And then like a week later, he's like, Mike, I don't know what happened. I was like, I can't get on there anymore. Yeah, he's like, I don't know. I can't get on. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened. I really don't know to this day what he was talking about. Like, if he got his like account got corrupted or like he forgot his password or something. I was like, it's all right, man. I know like you're old school. You got this like amazing blog spot like page, like the old school blog spot pages that we were all rocking in like 1942. I was like, that's a cool page. But you go to the Modesti page and he's got all this like God tier art because he's Modesti. He's like a freaking, he's like a god. He's a god to me, you know, just like Atlas Thorn. Pelly, you just get here? You need a recap? Pelly, why didn't you come to Baltimore? It's a sus move. Sus. It's a little sus not coming to Baltimore, man. Me and Jimmy were hanging out at What was that? What was that place we went to there, Jimmy? The LGS bar place. What do you call that place? Oh, Sevron. Feeling spicy tonight. Got a second wind, I guess. Yeah, no Land Beyond. That's it. No memory beyond like 7 seconds ago is my problem. That's basically what it boils down to. No memory beyond. It's like the story of my life. I'm gonna get it mass printed at Cho Publishing Company. No memory beyond 7 seconds. Crushing bruise. That's true. It was fun. Morticore was there. It's right. He was looking like Bram Stoker's Stroker or Stoker. I don't read. Bram Stoker's Dracula with his long hair and a little goatee action. We just walk in, all of a sudden Morticore's chilling at the back table, playing some games. Yeah, we had a Gloria. Itza didn't talk about it. I was annoyed. I was like, dude, fucking Itza. You do a recap of Sorcery Con and you don't talk about the Collector Art House after party Patreon dinner at Fogo de Chao? Like, dude, what's the matter with you? I'm gonna smack you around next time I see you. Kind of irritated me a little bit. I was like, when you go to these events, the after party is just as important as the main thing, right? And that could be like my after party thing that I do with the Patreon supporters. It could be just going to like an LGS bar thing, like No and Beyond. It could be going to a restaurant with like 10 people you just met. That's what it's all about, man. You get to hang out, chill, talk about whatever. It's amazing. Oh, Nebula. Yeah, that's right. Tim has some wild stories. We got to get Tim and Mikhail Nagypal together for that next one, Jimmy. See what happens. See who comes out last. 2 go in, 1 comes out. On their own time, no less. Mikhail's like, oh, no one wants to go? All right, see you guys. But all right, man, be careful out there. Next day, he shows up to the event at like noon. Like, dude, what happened last night? And he's like, well. Are you sure, man? I didn't know you spoke English so well. Next day, he was like fluent in English. I don't know, man. Sometimes you get motivated to speak in the right setting. I thought I hit a foil there. Not even looking at the cards, really. We hitting anything good, guys? I blacked out for the past 10 minutes. All right, Severian. You did all right. We actually hit some ordinary foils. The true random nature of the box. We got 3 ordinaries and an autumn unicorn exceptional in 8 packs. Not bad. Of course, not great, but not terrible. Pure cinema. Thanks, Pelly. Yeah, man. It was emotional. Like when I was like piecing it together, dude. Let me show you guys something. Here's the thing. I'm gonna show you behind some of the magic behind the curtain here. I got a folder here called Gothic Reveal. I don't know if I should show you this because you're probably gonna see like my folder structure and stuff. I don't know if it's a good idea. Sharing my whole screen, so anything could happen. So whole screen. So you see this folder? I got all these video clips. All the artists. They're sending them in. I'm piecing it together. I'm trying to tell the story and whatnot. And like I'm going through these and I'm watching these and I was like piecing them together. I was trying to find the right sequencing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna open with like you got to have like a certain flavor to it, right? I'm gonna open with Matthias Frisk because he's gonna be holding the sorcery logo that he did for the Gothic set. All right, so we'll open with him, and then we'll go with like some like nice friendly artists, you know, like some you know, like some like a cute thing, like Elvira does that nice like hide behind the yard and show that, right? So we'll put that together. We'll put like Sudlow next to like close proximity with Elvira Palakowska because they're buddies and they did this collaboration in the set. Trying to like sequence it out in a logical way, right? We'll go with Drew, who's more mellow and low key, and then we'll slap him with Emil Idzikowski, who's like this dark force, and with his dark art, and he's like a badass where he has this like black fade in, and he's like, "Thank you, sorcery," and then it like fades back out, and then like Brian Smith does this cool like thing, like, "Thank you, sorcery." It was a nice sequence. But I was getting like a little like emotional, and then I'm watching like my guy Andrea Modesti, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, sorcery." It wasn't like that at all. It's a terrible accent impression. And I was like, I was actually going to put the words like, "God, I love this guy." I don't want to be unfair to the other artists. I love all the artists, but I was like, I'm watching Modesti here, and I'm thinking like I own like literally like I don't even know how many paintings, honestly, guys. It's like at least 6 from Modesti, and I was like, I've always loved this guy. I don't know what it is. Reminds me of like I don't know. I was running through the wild woods of upstate New York as a kid or something. I guess and running through the fields or something. I don't know. And I just loved Modesti's work, and I was like really touched by the whole sequence and the other art. Freaking like Rodney Matthews. I was like, I got to put Rodney Matthews near the end. He's massive legend, 80 years old. He's been doing this for literally decades, longer than any of us have even been alive. Rodney's been an absolute pro the whole time. And then you got Severin, who loves Rodney, and he was like a inspiration to her in her early career as an artist. Holy shit, it's almost midnight. And I did the same thing for I surprised all the artists by having Rodney with the beta box. Or was it the beta opening? Or maybe it was Alpha. Was it the Alpha live show? Do any of you guys remember? We got to spin this wheel. Brought me back to the epic Alpha break. The good old times when innocent bystanders were randomly banned from commenting. Who was banned? Did I ban somebody? Or did somebody else ban? I'm if anything, I'm too liberal with people. I let them get away with murder, and it's probably to my detriment because then people come in to my forums and I'm like, wow, this guy's freaking savage. More in the Discord. Facebook's a nice, like, mature environment. We don't get any shenanigans in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could be. Don't get me wrong. I could be an animal myself, naturally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Ricardo. But I try to keep it respectful. I do. I'll take the couple extra take ones. What are you talking about, Del? Should have got Marta. Marta's very shy. Haven't got her on camera yet, or to make an appearance. She did go to an event on the West Coast at one point. Tends to be a little more shy and reserved, though. Fall asleep on the job here, guys. Yawning like an old man now. I'm fading. Pure cinema, he says. Pelly's the man. Oh, the Geistwood, but non-foil. If it was foil, that would have been a monster. Greased box. All right, we got the Menges. Oh, not Menges. It's Updraft. Updraft Ridge by our guy Kaio. Man, what a freaking masterful work of art this is. Very skilled execution on this. Jesus. That's freaking unbelievable. Young, too, man. Imagine where Kaio's going to be when he's 80 years old. He's still painting like the great legend, Rodney Matthews. I talked to Sarah Matthews, Rodney's wife, recently. I reached out. You know what? They can be hard to get a hold of sometimes. Do I have a nosebleed right now? Hey, it's just my mustache. Almost looks like I got a nosebleed. Hang on. Nah, I'm good. Must have been a lighting effect. Looks like I'm going to survive it. What was I talking about? Yeah, maybe Rodney was on the beta then, because I definitely had him as a cameo. Yeah. And it was a big moment because Severin had told me that Rodney was an inspiration to her, one of her like role models that she looked up to. So I timed it such that when I had Severin on first, or no, I forget which one I sequenced it, but I put them like right next to each other because I knew that about Severin. I remember her telling me that, and I told none of all the artists. I have like a group chat, and I talk with all the artists pretty frequently, right? And I was coordinating this big live promotional event, right? And I was like, hey, I got a surprise for you guys. We're gonna shock all the fans. No one knows any of you are coming on. No one knows an artist is coming on whatsoever. However, I have a surprise for you as well. Really big appearance we're gonna have. Or maybe I didn't even say it was gonna be an appearance. I was like, I'm holding something back for you guys as well. And it was Rodney, because I knew that a lot of them looked up to him. So I had, like, when you're in StreamYard and you have the guests backstage, I can see them, but you guys cannot, right? It's behind the software of the program on the website here. And I timed it so I could have Severin on the show, like in the backstage watching Rodney. And she was like, man, blushing like a schoolgirl. I mean, she's just like enthralled with what she was saying. Francesca Beralda's backstage, clinging to every word he was saying. It was amazing, guys. It was super awesome. Yeah. They were all in the virtual back room together and on the same time. Yeah. I wish there was a way you could record the backstage back room. And it was a really fun. It's like, this is the element of live. You never know what's going to happen. You just kind of riff off stuff. You go with, I know I'm like a maniac, Jimmy, and I'm all over the place and I can't finish a thought, but during the live show, things happen, right? So I had Vincent Pompetti backstage, and some of the artists, like, they don't realize they can just drop off backstage and they can just go watch on YouTube. So like Sudlow's back there the whole time, or like I don't know, he was doing weird stuff. Like I think Sudlow had left, and I thought he was going to go watch on YouTube, but then all of a sudden he was backstage again. I think he came back. He must have just clicked the link, and maybe he thought that was the live stream YouTube link. So all of a sudden he's back, and I popped him in. I popped him on without telling him. I was like, King of the Realm. And people were saying, like, it's the recurring Spectre, because he had the recurring Spectre card in Alpha. So like kind of stuff like that was going on. I did the same thing with Pompetti, because that was a great card. So Pompetti was backstage, and I noticed he was like doing something in the back. He's like writing and stuff. So I pop him back in. I was like, Vincent, you want to come back? You want to hang out a little more? We got the King of the Realm right here. So he comes back and he's like, oh yes, let's open another pack, you know? And Tony's like, Vinny, what are you doing? You painted back there? And he was like, yeah, I was doing some work. He was backstage painting while watching the big show. It was freaking amazing. The guy's always working. And Tony's like busting his chops, and he's like, Vincent, if I could paint at your rate, I'd be a millionaire. Because Tony's very deliberate and slow. Like, it takes him a long time to like do his paintings. Whereas he's calling him Vinny, right? He's like, Vinny, he's like, you paint so fast. He's like cranking him out. Yeah. Who did I just open these for? Ricardo, right? Ricardo for 5. He got an exceptional updraft. I think he got some hot uniques too. He'll probably tell me tomorrow. He's like, Mike, you got to sleeve those up, those uniques. It's worth more than the foil you pulled. That's what he said last week. And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not the price guide. I just like the art. I know what the good cards are to some extent, right? All right. Yeah, I got big plans for next year, guys. I might be significantly expanding if I partner up with someone. It's a proposition on the table and potential opportunity. It could really open a lot of doors to take Collector Art House to the next level. Congratulations to absolutely nobody right here. Absolutely nobody. It was a mysterious wedge. So it would be really interesting because I'm really like at my capacity, guys. I have a full-time job and I want to do a lot with the content, and I do try to keep up and do what I can do, but it's a massive time commitment, and I got a family with young kids. There's a lot going on, you know? So, but there's other things I could do. It's a great creative outlet, and it's a lot of fun, and there's a whole world of opportunity if you have the creative vision for it. So I have ideas, but I need to fill my gaps and deficiencies with the abilities and talents of others. So that's what I'm thinking about, and could create a lot of opportunity for all of sorcery, the whole community, and all interest categories, and my Patreon supporters. So hopefully those things will come to fruition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quit your 401k job and commit to sorcery. That's If I had to go one-man band the whole time, I'd maybe have to do that. But I think I could scale things up by partnering with someone that has some connections and infrastructure and things that I don't have at this juncture to really level up. And there's some exciting possibilities. So we'll see. We'll see if that pans out and if it makes sense for both sides. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, man. All right, Nomad Camper. Good luck, buddy. You're in the juice sticker box. It hasn't been that juiced. So we might be in I know I like to bust a guy's chops because I'm skeptical. I know there's a lot of people opening a lot of boxes, but I am fairly skeptical that this is actually a real thing. You know, we've had a good turnout tonight, actually better than usual. Usually we have like 20-some people. Tonight we've been in 30 to 40-ish range pretty regularly. So I wonder if it's like people that just discovered the channel earlier today. It was quite convenient, really, actually, that I had the reveal earlier today. And there were some new subscribers and stuff. So people discovering the channel. And then they get to come back tonight if they like what they saw earlier today. So hopefully that helps. Where it doesn't help is I'm not the ultimate tryhard like it's pumping out 2 videos a day like it's my job. Because I got 100 other things to do. So I tend to do lives once a week. It would be fun, I guess, to get back to the van videos. And maybe I will do that now that I'm like kind of rejuvenated a little bit and there's some interesting new action going on. And it's fun when new people come in too. It creates some new energy and new blood, new ideas, new fun. Revisiting old topics maybe sometimes, but I do the van videos where I record from my car. It's really not a van, but it's funnier if you call it a van. Just about random topics of what's going on in sorcery. I mean, I might shoot the shit a little bit after we're done with this alpha box. I do want to talk about that. If people that were talking about it in Discord, we're talking about that Rudy sale. I think it's pretty interesting the way it was priced and the way it sold. That I wouldn't mind talking about with you guys. If you wanted to talk some market talk, why he might have structured the sell that way. I should do a video on that. Then he'll probably watch it and call me like a Timmy moron. It's good. It's good publicity. He'd probably be thrilled, really. It's just more free publicity for him. People talk about what he did. I wish people would talk about things I do a little more. And it's free advertising. It's great. Draws people in, more art enthusiasts, more people to hang out with on the live shows, new ideas, new people coming into the Discord, into the Sorcery Contest Realm community Facebook group. Always a good thing. And there's been some like people really just discovering the game, which is awesome because if we think back, that's where we were 4 years ago. Going on 4 years at this point. Just insane to think about. Time really flies. We were so much younger then. But when we discovered it, we were super enthusiastic and excited about the game. We wanted to learn everything about it. We wanted to collect every aspect about it. 3 booster boxes, pre-con, promo mat, promo card, $3.99 shipped if you bought 4. If you bought, what, 4 full kits? So 12 boxes, 2 full cases? Is that what you mean? The 1 Rodney card from Alpha. Oh! The Immortal Throne! There it is, Nomad. There it is, buddy. The Immortal Throne by Elvira Shakarova. Great hit. The only alternate win condition in Alpha. A unique monument to life everlasting. At the end of each player's turn, Pendulum of Pearl. Remember this? The early adopters, the OGs, that remember the mechanic error when it was swapped with Pendulum of Pearl? It was okay on the non-foil, as I recall, but it was incorrect on the foil variant. And then it had to be corrected in beta. At the end of each player's turn, Pendulum of Peril kills all minions at its current location and another adjacent location of that player's choice. I completely forgot about that. The error card, a unique foil error card, 248 copies printed, only 248 copies. Grell, what is this going for? Sticker box, baby, sticker box. The Cinnamon Man loads it in by hand. Let's give him the error card, he says. Juice it up, baby. Juice it up. What's the price? What's the sticker price on that, Noble Sticker Man? $375? That's it? It's a misprint card. It's the storied card from Alpha. That's cheap. That's dirt cheap. We should all run and buy them up. Is it available on TCG Player? Or is that just the sales the Cinnamon Man? Is that just is that the historical sales data and really no copies are available? Has to be at least 376, says Joe. At least. It's like the price is right. I'm going to bid $1, chosen for 376. Ivan will offer 75 right now. Right now, if you want an easy, secure deal, quick money, Ivan's on the phone with his $75. Ivan's ready, baby. He's always ready to help you out. He's here to help you. There's only 2 copies, and the second one is 600. Oh, so the second one's 600. So when the first one sells for 375, the new valuation is going to be 600 for sure. For sure. I love when YouTubers do that. Like, listen, there's only 2 copies of these booster boxes right now. Look, I know the game. I know there was only like 3 copies, 3 boxes were ever made, but there's only 2 now. So you buy the 2, and then they're like $6 now. But after those 2, this guy has it listed for $12,000. It's going to go from $6 to $12,000. Try to do that in the stock market, dummy. Try to do it. You can't do it. Try to do it. You try to do it. You try to do it. All right. Everybody settle down. All right. All right, camper. We got 2 ordinaries and the epic misprint, Immortal Throne. I get at least it paid for your $300 buy-in for the 10 packs. Ivan's ears were burning. Ivan, you want this Immortal Throne for $75? I knew you'd be ready. I told you guys. I promised you guys you'd be ready. What do you think of that there? What do you think of that card, Ivan? All right, no man. You did well there. You validated the sticker box. Now I'll never live that down. I gotta listen to that moron Keel. You know, that dummy. Every sticker box. I'm like, you don't believe in sticker boxes? Me, Jimmy, and Keel had a long conversation about this at No Land Beyond. How did it go? I think me and Jimmy were skeptical. We were busting his balls. And you're like, dude, explain to me the logistics of this, Keel. You think someone's manually greasing those boxes, and then they're gonna put a sticker on it, and they're gonna be like, listen, where's that wrapper? I should have saved the wrapping. I could sell that for like $7,000 in a few years, right? Because everyone's throwing out the wrappers, like the sticker itself. Like everyone's gonna want that sticker because of the memorabilia of the juice boxes, and then they're not gonna be able to find it because there's only like 2 listed on TCG Player, and after the first one sells for $6, we're right to $7,000 because the guy who owns it will refuse to sell it for anything less than $7,000. So the guy that wants it is gonna pay it, and then you're gonna have that price history, and you're gonna see right there on the interwebs, someone bought it for $7,000. Now it's worth $9,000. You know, in a few years, you're probably a millionaire. Really, I mean, like it's just the practical logic of it. Because supply and demand. And if there's no supply and the guy wants it, like, I mean, just name a number. Just like whatever. Just slap together like, 8, 9, 10 numbers. No problem. So there's the sticker. So this is how it works, right? Like this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the Cinnamon Man. We're gonna manually load up these packs. And then we're going to tag it like a scarlet letter. This is what I said to Kyle. So it's like a scarlet letter, right? We're going to put the sticker on the good boxes, and then we're going to dupe all these dummies, and we're going to be like, let's give them all the shitty boxes. So then we'll know the good boxes with the good stuff. We'll sell the bad boxes, and then I wonder what that'll do to the market. It'll be a fun experiment. I'm going to save that effing wrapper. I'm saving the wrapper. I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it right here. There we go. I'm going to put it right on Z's hand. Hang on. You see that? Look at this. Look at this. Sticker Z's. You see this? Sticker Z's. It's the most valuable Z's. It's the most valuable Z's. Look at that. Right by the junk. Look. It's just going to sit on my shelf. Representing the sticker. I know it's damaged now. It's a little damaged. It's a little damaged because he slung his whole hand through it. But now we got a sticker Z's. All right. Who's on the wheel? Astral? Waited all night for this. What's Ivan saying? Is Ivan fired up? He told you it's a beautiful altar. It is. It's nice. All right. Why are you mad at... I'm not mad at Keel. I just know he's a moron. I'm going to make you a custom tee that says I was wrong about sticker boxes. Can we get me unblocked from... Ivan's always looking out for himself. Hey, he came in here to rally support for the unbanned. I have no powers in the marketplace. I don't know. I don't think they like me in the marketplace. I don't know. It's like a congregation of all my haters in there, it seems like. All right, later, Pelly. Thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the reveal. It's permanently banned. He doesn't want to be. All right. We're going to life coach for Ivan here. I really don't know what's going on here. Mike's going to straight up aspirate on. That's the last of the water, guys. So I either survive these last 9 packs or not. It was a sticker spin there with the last spinner. It had to be. It had to be Astral. Because I got a sticker on my monitor. All right. I don't know why they hate me, Fabric. I don't know, man. I think they got some like liberal conservative views in there. They hate anyone that has like a business aspect. You can't like things and also have like a business around it. You know, it's bad. It's bad. You know, because like if you're passionate about something, you can't be objectively altruistic and just give everything away. Like if you charge a fee, scumbag. That's the way some people are wired to think. Services, what's a service? Like everything should be free. Everything's free. Time, forget about it. Donate it. Give it away to charity. And don't take the tax write-off too. That's scummy. All right, guys. Astral for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ivan thinks we're talking about him. Not even talking about you, man. Has to have 9 foils left or else it's not a sticker box. All right, Noble and Keel's reputation is on the line since they're sticker box believers. Oh, the debt speaker. What's that worth? $1.25? $1.25, pa. Toll Booth Willie up in the house. shouting out the price tags. Time is money. That's right, Fabrock. It is. You only get so much of it in your life, you know? Hate my ass. Everything should be free. Some of these guys they hate eBay, Ivan. They hate that eBay takes a fee. They're like, they're so greedy. I was like, are they greedy or did they just connect you with like millions of people who might buy your card? Is that worth anything to you? Or would you rather not be able to sell your card and make $0? I had this guy one time. It was in the early days of sorcery, and I was like auctioning sample cards. They were the first cards ever printed. They're sample cards. For some of you that don't know, if you're new to sorcery, they have these sample cards, and they're like pre-alpha. They were cards that test the game, and they were very valuable because people loved the historical, like the early development of sorcery. It's really interesting because like the game was very raw and everything changed a lot, right? And I have all these deep dive articles and videos I talked about like everything there is to know about sample cards, curio cards, these types of things. So the sample that covered all that stuff, right? And like he wanted to sell his cards, right? And he was like, I told him, I was like, yeah, I do charge like a consignment fee if you want to do a direct sale or a fee to like auction them. I'll showcase them. You know, people will pay because like, you know, they trust me as a seller. So they know it'll be a secure transaction and they can bid with confidence. As opposed to going on Discord where you don't even know the jackass with the weird name if he's even going to send you the item, right? So they're not going to buy a high-end item just randomly from some rando. And people don't even feel comfortable on eBay, even with their protections doing that and stuff like that, right? So anyway, yeah, I charge a fee for the time and for the, you know, energy and handling all the logistics and the risks and that and whatnot, you know. So he's like, I'll think about it. Didn't want to do it, right? So what he did do, he sold it privately to somebody, you know? And then he sold it, and then the guy was like, the guy he bought it from turned around and came to me, and he's like, hey, I just bought these like this pack of sample cards from this guy, and will you auction them for me? And I was like, yeah, I was like, sure, what do you got? Like, what do you want to offer? The sample cards. And he shows me the sample cards, and I was like, did you just buy from this guy? I was like, are they loading these sample packs with the exact same cards? The guy like sold them. He didn't want to pay the fee, right? So he sold it to the guy, and then we auctioned all the cards. The guy like 10x'd his money or something, and say like, the guy just like pissed it away because he wanted to save a few percentage like on a fee. And then he could have just auctioned it and like ate a little bit in fees. The whole point is like, it's like some people just out like a principle or something weird. They can't stomach the fact that there's like a transaction cost to do something. So they hate eBay, right? But they dismiss that like eBay is connecting them with their direct target market and millions of people who, and plus they're running a business. They got to pay employees. They got to, I pay like all this bullshit. Like I actually got ripped off on my website, like domain server company. And now they're running like, Black Friday sale. It's like half of what you paid, Mike, you moron. So now I got to call them up and I got to rage. I got to rage at the Cinnamon Man and be like, listen, why'd you rip me off? It's bullshit. You're running sales like every day. You auto renew my shit at like twice the cost. I'm gonna go off on someone, man. I'll wait till after Thanksgiving or something, or maybe before, so then they can recover with family. I don't know, but I got to straighten them out, right? Because they ripped me off. I'm gonna be pissed. We'll get it sorted out. Don't worry, guys. Charge me double. Animals. So anyway, don't be stubborn and make stupid business decisions. To think just 5 hours from now, Mike is going to be cracking open the first monster of the day. The bell has struck midnight. You're not wrong. Oh my God. I'm really hungry too. I'm probably going to go eat after this. And then I'm not even going to go to sleep and wake up at 5. Like, I'm not going to get 5 in tonight because this is what's going to happen. I'm hungry. I got to go eat. I got to go drink. And then I'm going to want to watch Mayor of Kingstown for a little bit, you know? I don't want to just go right to bed. I missed my opportunity to binge watch some Mayor. So I'm going to go watch Mayor, and then I'm going to go to bed at like 2 a.m., and then the kids are going to wake my ass up at like 5 a.m. Actually, I'd wake up before them. It's usually me trying to sneak around and not wake them up. But it'll be backwards tomorrow because I stayed up so late. I'll be trying to sleep. I can never sleep in though, you know? It's like the biological clock. No matter what time you go to sleep, you wake up the same time. I use your full name when I'm being sentimental. Michael. Ah, yes. Thank you, Joe. I'm thankful for you too, brother. Even though I bust your chops, you take it with pride. In stride with pride. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Sometimes I get the old spoon out. You know, I scoop a spoon of peanut butter. I get the little pretzel nuggets, little pretzels with peanut butter. It's good. It's straight carbs and fat, though. It's probably not the right play. Late at night, especially. How many more boxes of Alpha do I have left? I don't know. I got some cases of it. But I need to buy more. So if anyone's selling, if you guys ever, sometimes people sell, you know, they got like a financial situation that comes up and stuff. I'm always looking to buy more Alpha boxes, preferably on a case level. So if you want to sell me like a case or two for a deal, I would like to buy it because I want to be able to do these live shows long term. That's why I paced. I usually only do one box, but a situation came up this week where I was able to buy a second box. So I was like, all right, there's a lot of demand right now, a lot of interest. I'll go ahead and do the 2 boxes, 2-box break. But I won't do a 2-box break every week because I don't want to run out. And I want to buy from people I trust, or if it's like a win-win mutual benefit where someone needs the money, then great. Oh, another death speaker. So absolute bust on these last 9 packs in the sticker box. We got one unique, so everyone's going to be like, sticker box, sticker box. I don't know, man. Cinnamon Man's losing his job tonight there, Jimmy. I think we just debunked it. The sample size, I mean, we opened up a whole box of packs, Jimmy. 39 packs. It's statistically significant. We only got one unique, which can happen in any box. In 39 whole packs, we didn't get 2 uniques. We certainly didn't get 10 uniques. So I don't even know if there actually was a sticker on there. It might have been a figment of our imagination. These freaking guys with these sticker boxes. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like these GED kids, you know? Can't hang with us Mensa candidates, Cho. You know? You know? You can't all have the GED. When are you doing another sorcery collection video? He does it like once a year. A foil unique box is a fire box any day. Damn it! Sticker box. That sticker accidentally came off his pants. Stuck to the wrong box. You see it? It's hanging off of Z's. You can't really see it too well. You guys want to talk about Alpha investment sale? So what was the price again, did you say? So if you buy 4, you could have bought 4 kits. So people could buy 4 kits, which is 12 boxes, 2 full cases. Man, Rudy gets all the freaking supply, man. I would love to do a straight up direct deal with Eric's Curiosa. I think I could literally sell 2,000 boxes. But so why not, you know? I mean Rudy's got the reach. I understand that, right? Help me get the reach. I'd love to get the reach. I'll do the right thing. Spread it wide and far. I took my supply this time and I spread it wide and far. I could have sold it to like 3 people and let them go nuts, or like, you know, 5-10 people, let them buy a few master cases, but I limited it to spread it wide and far so everyone had an opportunity. And it's a scummy thing to do if you just give it to like a few collectors, right? And there's a lot of people in my Patreon who play the game as well. They play and collect, so they want to get the boxes. So I allowed each of them to get a few boxes, and that's what they did. And now I'm going to sell to like 50 people instead of 5 or 10, right? So now it's all over the place. Yeah, Rudy is the reach. I'd love to have direct with Eric's Curiosa though, because I could do a lot of things. I could grow my Patreon. I could grow my reach, which grows the reach of the game because I'm so active. I do videos. I do the Sorcery Community Group. I got the Discord. So I got across all the whole ecosystem of Collector Art House social media platforms, well over 10,000 people. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's better than your average YouTuber, I would say. And it's the direct sorcery market. It's engaged people that really care about sorcery and are passionate about it. So it'd be nice, it'd be helpful to help grow that reach through the Patreon and reach a lot of people more broadly. But whatever, I do other things, art-centric stuff too. That's really the core mission too. I want to bring people in, and I want to convert them into art enthusiasts. The best thing is like when someone comes in and they're like, I didn't really care about the art before sorcery, before I discovered the Collector Art House Discord, and now I bought my first painting. I got my first artist proof. Now I love this artist, and I'm more excited about the game. I have more fun playing the game because I take note of the art, or I like playing with different art. All right, no, man. Have a good night, man. Thank you very much for the compliment on the reveal video and your unique foil. Yes, you are the king of the throne. All right, so the kit was $3.99 at 4, but what was the price for this one kit? Right, let's set aside that people are going to buy the 4 to save a little money. All right, Jimmy, man. I look forward to seeing you again in a few months at SorceryCon, dude. It's going to be great. If you guys joined late, go back to the beginning of the show. We had Juan Machuca I was talking to him in real time behind the scenes, and he was telling me all about the Rudy promo card. So I showed the original painting for the Juan Machuca Rudy card artwork, and he told me about how he did the composition, how he painted the piece. So thank you, Juan. That was freaking awesome. I don't know if he's still out there, but that was cool. Impromptu. Didn't know that was going to happen. We were just winging it. Because really, literally, like right before the show went live, that card came out. It was just revealed. And then 30 minutes later, we're seeing the original painting, and we're talking about what Eric's direction was. And the, what did he call it? Like a diamond bikini, or what did he call the bikini that Eric asked for? What did he call it? Called it a skeleton with a chainmail bikini. It's freaking hilarious. Great idea. Oh, it's my buddy Vincent. Hey, if you guys see Vinco, it's his birthday today. Tell him happy birthday in the Collector Art House Discord. Happy birthday, Vinco. That's awesome, brother. Great guy, OG. All right, so what was the kit price? Oh, $4.49 for one kit, and you get 3 boxes. So 3 boxes at I'll just say an MSRP of $166.66 is that would have been straight up $499.98 right out of the gate, and you're saying his price was $449. So let's say like he was considering, this is where people were getting upset, right? Because they're saying like he violated MAP again. Right out of the gate. Is there a MAP policy or not? Does it universally apply to everybody or not? So $449 divided by 3 boxes. Well, right there, that puts you at $149 a box. So that's still within MAP. All right. So maybe you say, and it's fair to say, like, you can't really assign a value to the promo card because who's to say what it is, right? There isn't any market discovery on it yet. And whatever. So maybe that's like a throw-in. It's just kind of like a giveaway. Consider it a giveaway, a carrot to help increase the value of the kit. And then what else do you get? Was it just a playmat and a promo in 3 boxes? What was in the kit, guys? 3 boxes, promo, and playmat. I know that much. Was there anything else? Did the same mat as you, Noble, and that didn't sound exciting to me. But when I saw the decks at $60, oh, there's a pre-con kit. All right, so 3 boxes, mat, promo, pre-con. What's the MSRP on the pre-con? It's like $60. Is it 60? 80? I don't remember what MSRP is on the pre-con. 66.60? Of course it is. All right, so you got to take the $449. You back out the $449 minus the $66.60, and you're at 382.40. Divide that by 3 boxes, and you're at 127 a box. And yeah, right there, you're already violating MAP. All right, so let's say, all right, benefit of the doubt, 66, 60. MAP price would be 80% of that. So you're at 53.28. So you take the 449 minus 53.28, and you're at 395.72 divided by 3 boxes, and you're at 131.90. All right, so that's slightly under MAP. It's slightly less than 20%. So if you value the playmat at $0 and the promo card at $0, then you're getting the booster boxes and essentially getting the booster boxes just under MAP, but just about MAP, and the pre-con kit at MAP, which is minimum advertising price, right? It's a policy, right? You can't sell it for less than 80% of MSRP, so 20% below MSRP, and more you buy, less you pay. That's true, Ivan. So if you buy all 4 kits, then you're clearly violating MAP. You're in the violating MAP territory, I believe, based on the math. If the MAP is 20% below MSRP, you can't even get to it at 3 boxes and a box of precons. Now you could say, like, does MAP apply to a Patreon? Because it's behind like a paywall subscription type service type thing. You're not really, are you really advertising it? Or it's not publicly advertised, so maybe it doesn't apply. Some people make that argument. I mean, sure, I guess. If you have a subscription-based website, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little gray area, I would say. But set that aside, it is what it is. I mean, there's some value in it. He's like spraying tons of sorcery product to a lot of different people. That's why he's a partner, right? For the reach. So there's some value proposition that the company Eric Curiosa gets out of it, certainly, which is great. It's just a matter of, like, does policy apply universally to everybody? And, like, how does it affect other retailers? If other retailers cannot sell at that price, then it erodes their market share potentially. However, if you're trying to cater to brick and mortar stores, you don't really care about the competitive dynamics of online retailers. Maybe you care less and it doesn't matter as much. Maybe your local customers are going to be loyal and they're going to come buy from you in your local store because you offer other benefits, community, getting together with people in person. I don't know. There's that aspect too, but it is tough to run a business when your competitors have guaranteed supply at large quantity and the most competitive pricing. It's hard to compete with. Especially when you could buy up to 12 boxes. That's a lot. That's 2 cases. Not a lot of people want more than 2 cases. So it really satiates a certain percentage of people. They won't buy from you and also from Rudy. They'll choose. So, oh, is that right? So, Paco, you're telling me there's no MAP policy on Gothic? On Sorcery's MAP policy on the website. Are you talking about the sorcerytcg.com website? There's a MAP policy explicitly stated for beta and Arthurian Legends, but not for Gothic. That's an interesting development, if true. Wow. Okay. Oh, do you get it from the LGS by us, Alfred? You're gonna get they had enough inventory to get you 2 cases? Is that confirmed? Oh, if they get the allocation, yeah. That's always the wild card. Yeah, I know you're near me, so we should talk, Alfred. I gotta talk to you about a partnership deal I'm looking at with a local, trying to expand Collector Art House in a very significant way, I believe. Could be great for everybody, for me, for him, for customers, for fans, for art enthusiasts, for players, and for collectors. All segments, all sorcery fans of all shapes and sizes and interest categories. So we'll see if it plays out. Collector Art Warehouse. Could be good. Could be an inflection point to level up. It'd be good for everybody. More stuff to enjoy. More, maybe better deals and stuff. Get better pricing on things that I offer. Or new creative ideas. From everything. Merchandising, products, product variety, logistics, distribution, and content. Bringing in someone that's smart on gameplay and can cover the content aspect, maybe even host gameplay. And because this person hosts a lot of gameplay, he's very into the game, very knowledgeable, does learn to plays, teaches people, hosts events, massive supporter of sorcery. Combining that, the player knowledge, the retailer knowledge, the connections for merchandising and stuff with the collector art house aspects, artist connections, artist relationships, ability to help the artists and connect fans with the artists in a content type of way or collecting their art in certain ways or new ways could be pretty awesome for everybody. I'm intrigued. It could be cool. Yeah, people will buy local and also go buy the deal. That's true. Fabrock. I've been hearing LGS have seen fairly thin allocations. Yeah, so I think what happened is the LGS has a deadline where you have to submit orders. The deadline at PhD and Soho were different dates. So interesting dynamic there. You had to get your orders in with one before the other. Look how red my eyes are. I'm probably like that tonight. Dude, what are you doing? Is Sophie sleeping? Watch out for the painting behind you. Stop up. You wake up? You doing all right? Why'd you wake up? You almost sat on the Gadu.
What?
You almost sat on that dragon right there.
What dragon?
This one, the Chimera. You have to be careful. That's why I don't leave them out. I got to put them away until I hang them up on the wall. I was talking about, what were we talking about? Oh, my eyes are red because I've been up too late. Should I go to bed? You gonna go back to bed? Why'd you wake up? Huh? You just woke up? You wanna sleep in the bed? In that bed over there? Why don't you go lay down? I'm almost done. Alright? Go lay down and sleep, bud. It's after midnight. Have a fun weekend, okay? Alright, go lay down and rest. I'll be there in a little bit, alright? Alright, buddy. Watch out for the painting. Almost sat on the Gadu. What are we talking about, guys? It's an interesting price point. So why would he price it so aggressively? He doesn't need to, right? He sells out of everything. He has the fan base. So was it strategically engineered in collaboration with Eric's Curiosa to try to, or is it a to sell more throughput? This was a larger release than others. I was talking about allocations. Yeah, so the distributors asked all the stores how much they want to order. People put in their orders. They always game the system and put like a big number. So, and then Eric's Curiosa, so they report that information back to Eric's Curiosa, and then Eric's Curiosa would decide how much do they want to print and or give to the distributor to distribute, to sell, right? Based on those demand signals, those numbers from the stores. But it's kind of like messy because is that the real demand or are stores gaming it? Because it's kind of like it's a stupid game, right? Where people like ask for double. I know a lot of people that put in an order for like 400 boxes because they know the game. They know that they're going to get half of that or a third of it or a quarter of it, and that's what happened. So let's say they come back and people want 1 million boxes. Not 1 million. Let's say it's like 100,000. Make the numbers easy. And Eric's Curiosa says Maybe people double the number. So we probably got to be at about 50% of that number, right? We're going to give them only 50% of what comes back. And that's how things get allocated shorter. That's how people feel like they got shorted relative to what they put in. So you get all these different data points, and people are like, oh, I asked for 400, I only got 200. I asked for 12 cases, I got 6, right? Because that's generally how it goes. The point is, like, everything has context, right? And then some people, I know a guy that asked for a certain number of cases, say like around 20-ish, and he got all of those. He got all of it. So 20 times 6, 120 boxes. You got about, let's say you got 120 boxes. I know other people that put in an order of 400 and got half or less. So depends. If you have a small order, you're going to get it all. If you have a massive order, you're going to get cut in half. So when someone tells you you're hearing they're getting 50% of what they asked for, it lacks context. You know, you can't really read into that. It's not actionable information. When these dummy YouTubers come on, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm hearing this and that." There's no merit to that. It's like buyouts. It's stupid. Buyouts are not a thing. It's not a real thing. It's just like nonsense. It like people just like to talk about stuff that's not statistically significant. I agree, Mike, that the allocations are likely due to more stores having subscription programs and same buyers are pre-ordering boxes from multiple sources. Oh, yeah, that's the other factor. Someone's like, oh, this guy got massive numbers, huge numbers. Well, you know why? Because they partnered with like 5 people, you know? This time I was going to partner with 2 people. Actually, I still have like kind of 2 in play. One is like the sale that I'm running right now through my Patreon. That's with one partner. But then I have a second one where, I easily could have sold probably at least 2 times, maybe 3 times comfortably, easily than what I actually got and what I asked for. So I'm looking into partnering with another store, right? Because they got pretty healthy allocation. They do mostly, I don't know, a mix of sales, right? Methodologies. So I don't know. This is what people do. They partner with a bunch of people to get access because it's the only way, right? And they want to be a part of it too, and draw people into their ecosystem, have a reward system where they give back to people who generously support them. It's kind of human nature, like natural thing to do. It was less than AL print run is what I've heard. Well, that's what Rudy said. What does that actually mean? Talking about the first wave? Did Eric's Curiosa just straight up come out and tell him the numbers, the print run numbers? Do they even know what the print run number is going to be? Why would they know that? Why would they not play it by ear and kind of gauge the demand? Watch the secondary market, which is the indicator of supply and demand in the secondary market. If prices are stable, you probably have pretty good equilibrium. If they're on the rise, you probably have more demand. You have more demand than supply. It's basic economics. And if they're tanking, it could be a lack of confidence in the market and people just flipping it and dumping it because they don't want to hold it on inventory and get caught being unable to sell it and having to do gimmicky discount package deals and goofy stuff. It's a lot of factors in that direction. But even if Gothic is the same print run as AL, it's still a better value because the set size is double and the box size is only 50% bigger. Well, you're talking about like value. That's like a very linear way to look at it, I guess. So you're defining value based on quantity. Is that really the right metric or the right way to look at it? Most people think of value in terms of what is the secondary market value of the cards. What could you sell it for if you needed to sell it? You're talking about collectability dilution. Value is the art. There you go. I get on board with that argument. I mean, the value is defined by like what you could sell it for. It's a matter of supply and demand. So doesn't really have to do with the quantity. Like this whole like people like to do this like, well, you get this many cards or this many packs, so the price per pack is actually less than it was for Arthurian Legends, or Arthurian Legends was overpriced and blah blah blah. Or look at like, Gothic's a little larger, so the price per pack should be more than it was for Alpha, but it's not the right way to look at it, right? Because the pack price on Alpha should be more because the cards inside are worth more. You can sell the cards inside for more. So that has to do with value. And of course, at the point of release, sure, maybe you could play that game at the point of release, having no market data on what the value of the cards within are. But eventually there's price discovery on that, and it evolves to what the intrinsic value of the box is, the EV of opening the packs, the hit probability, or just kind of like the range of valuation of the cards inside and your probability or likelihood of pulling those cards that have value. So, dude, we haven't done a 3-hour stream in a while. When you go to 2 boxes, it's a whole new ball game, and it was a wild day today. We had my reveal yesterday. Technically, we're into the next day, so we had the reveal. We had an Epic Live. We opened 2 alpha boxes. One was a sticker box. We got some data. We hit a unique. It was in it. Would you guys say it was an even trade? Because in the sticker box, we hit a unique foil and some other stuff. Nothing else too great, right? But in the non-sticker box, the box that did not have the sticker on it, Z's is now holding the sticker wrapper. There were like tons of elite foils. Tons. Demand will be higher because you need to buy more to complete the set. Well, I mean, I could go make a set that has 1,200 cards of pictures of my kids. Right? I'm gonna be pretty into that product. But is the demand gonna be higher because it's harder for you to get all 1,200 pictures of my kids? Nah, man. It's like demand and the size of set is not correlative. Now you're assuming like if everybody wants to collect a full set, let's say all things being equal, the same people that wanted a full set of Arthurian Legends now also want a full set. The same amount of people or more want a full set of Gothic. Then you have an argument that the set size matters because it's just harder to get the cards, harder to get the full set. So there's a lot of variables in there. It's not that simplistic. It's complicated. Supply and demand's tricky in TCGs. There's so many factors. What's up, Danny? Danny joins in hour 3. Are you in Europe or something, man? Or like West Coast? Could be. It's still not that late on the West Coast. It's a 9:48. Dude, Frogman Dan blacked out like 2 hours ago. It's wild. All right, guys. It's almost 1 a.m. It's absurd. My son woke up. He read in the room. Probably wants me to hang it up. So what we'll do is like we got Thanksgiving week coming up, guys. I'm gonna be hanging out with family this weekend, so we won't do a break next week. Maybe we will the week after, although I think my parents are coming to town, so it might be tricky. Actually, maybe we will do it the week after, but we'll do it like during the week, like a Wednesday or Thursday instead of Friday. But we'll take off next week for the holiday. We'll still have a few auctions early in the week for maybe artist proofs and altars. But probably no painting this coming week. We'll take a week off from the paintings. And then maybe the week after that, we'll also skip because that'll be Gothic release week. There'll be all eyes on Gothic. So we'll chill. And then we'll be into December. And then we'll start picking up again. We'll start doing auctions offering original paintings. The Gothic set will be out, so there'll be more Gothic paintings to go acquire. It's gonna be a really fun, exciting time. Got Sorcery Con coming up in February. So yeah, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the feedback and support. Like over 100 people tuned in live for the premiere earlier today. The reveal of the card. It's a lot of fun. It was really great seeing the energy and the excitement as all the artist cameos happened. If you haven't seen that, go check that out on my channel. You'll be able to find it right at the top of the stack in the videos column. And support the Collector Art House website. Take a look at the Patreon. Like and subscribe to the video or the channel. Please share the channel with people and what other videos you like. Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Have a great holiday. I'll be around on the socials, but I'll just tell you now in case you're exclusive to YouTube. Have a great Thanksgiving. Think about what you're thankful for. Enjoy your family, your kids, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend. If you got both, good for you. Enjoy. Take care, everybody. See ya.